Hey folks, happy, oh God, what day is it? Happy Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? Please be Tuesday. If it's Wednesday, we have problems. Hi everybody, I'm Anthony. Hello, Dirk. Oh my God, Dirk has stepped back on to their throne of greatness by claiming first. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Kelly, wasn't able to pull it together because I was busy inking this thing. Hi everybody, welcome in WowLag. Are you serious? Starting the stream with a 10-month resubscription? WowLag, really? For real? Seriously? Thank you so much, WowLag. I appreciate it. Hey Kyle. Kyle, man, thank you for the 26 months. Kyle, you should have something in your grubby little paws tomorrow. If not Thursday. How are you, man? Thank you, Kyle. It's good to see you. Hi, Maddie. To all the pals that were in stream early today. It's great to see everybody. I appreciate you. Dirk Lawson, congrats on being first. You're amazing. Hi, Cass. How's it going? Hey, Charles. Cass, I love just how regularly I've had you back on stream. This is perfect. It was right there. I saw the redeem. Sharn, you should have clicked on it. You should have. You could have been first today, Sharn. Hi, Lely. It's all ready to go. Do the last one now. Do the last. Oh, man. Let me see if I can pull this together. Kelly, the last one doesn't work, Kelly, because it's curved. Remember, it's got to be a square frame because I can't mask out my camera or pull like, you get it, right? Like we have to be in a square frame, so that last one won't work. One of them that will work is, I think this one, but it still might not work. It's trying to open. I think we're gonna have a little bit of leftover room, Kelly. Hi, Fluffy boy. Yo, welcome back. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Hi, Zoltan. Hey, Miguel. Burnaby, it's good to see you. Burnaby, we're going to be looking at your draw along right at the top of the stream. Hi, Angst. Angst, your art was awesome. Also, our buddy Jack Azzolo featured it on a TikTok today. Pretty great. Pretty great. Hi, Sharn. Thank you. Seeing as that's my contribution. All right, Kelly's trying to get me to open this thing. Let me see if I can save this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Kelly, we might run into trouble with it. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hold on, let me shrink this thing down. Kelly wants me to put myself into this. All right, let's see if I can make this work. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this work. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second. Because I have to clone this. I've got to paste that. I then have to move this. Hold on. I'm making things work, okay? I've learned not to fight with Kelly. Just because it's not worth it. Let me start a new group. Oh my God, I'm so far behind already. Silent. Hold on. I can't see anybody's reaction. I don't know if this is a good idea yet. Let's see here. A6400. Turn that on. Turn that. Let's make sure that the scale filtering is set to Landscoast. Hi, Jay. What's up, dude? Hey, Roz. 4 minutes in and chaos ready. Yeah. All right, this actually might work. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Is this against the terms of service, by the way? Yeah, it's close. There's going to be like a little bit of an area that isn't perfect. But you know what? Not one thing has ever been perfect on this stream. Not one thing. All right, how does that feel? How does that feel? It feels weird, doesn't it? It feels pretty weird to me. Feels pretty. Hi, Alyssa effing Bailey. Hi, E-shirt. Oh my God, guys! I missed so many people in. Hi, Weird. How's it going? Would it surprise you to know I participated in the Chaotic Draw Along from yesterday? Oh my God, I heard that there were 2 new ones, but I didn't know who they were, Cass. We're gonna start with the stream and start looking at that right now. I'm uncomfortable. Look where I'm sitting, effing Bailey. Can you look up? And I'm not going. I'm not going to Wooga.
As promised, $1 American plus tax.
Thank you for paying the tax on that. Appreciate that. Guys, this was Kelly Maldonado's idea, not my idea. Not mine. Effing Bailey, thank you. Mal, thank you. Hi, Sloth. Your face is inside her box. See, this is a fucking terrible idea. This is a really terrible idea. Hi, Kathy and Fred. It's good to see you guys. She's giving you the art right side. Oh my God, how do I explain this to my parole officer? This one's rough. This is a rough idea today. Here, I'm still trying to move a couple of things. I did miss a bunch of people as we came into the stream. If I put this up here though, and then that pops right there. Her lips are moving. See, Kelly, this is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Hi, Amber. Saw your message, my friend. How's it going? Can we still? Yes, absolutely, Inks. Take your time. Take your time. Anthony Lloyd, Cam Wheeler. I'd wear like ear warmers too. Your parole officer? What about your pastor? They're the same people. They're the same people. Hey, Salt, what's up? Cybertechno, it's good to see you. Cries and ripped off. You did? Sharn, I didn't know that you suggested it. It better not be a bag of flaming poop. Not today. I couldn't send you that. I didn't have any to give. You know what I mean? I'm going to pretend she's wearing an apron. Hi, Persister. It's good to see you. How long do you have left? You have the entire stream, Persister. And honestly, I would be more than happy to go in and take a look at it again tomorrow, too.
I hope she crushes you with them thighs.
Oh, yeah. Salt? Me too. Me too. Looks like she needs a Brazil. See, the jokes, the jokes write themselves. Kelly, if I get banned from the internet from this, you need to shoulder that blame, okay? I wanted to do a quick recap of a couple of pieces that came through the draw along yesterday that I just couldn't get to because I had to leave a couple of minutes early. Our prompt for last week was Animal Witches, one of my favorite prompts. Hi, Tuttle. So if we go back in, let me turn, oh my God, out of context. This one is really bizarre. Never found you more compelling or attractive. Yes. This again is our pal Burnaby. This is his Animal Witch. I think this is my sleep paralysis demon. Again, I didn't want this. Kelly's the one who asked for it. Where do I buy a sexy Wheeler apron? I will pay any amount. Hi, Jack Azzolo. Good. Jack Azzolo stressed. Jack Azzolo, can you tell everybody why you're stressed? Is it because that the website for our thing that we've been working on for 6 months is going live tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern when I start this live stream? Is that why you're stressed? I'm stressed because I'm stuck in the loins of a demon. Again, this is Burnaby. Oh, Cartoon Jesse.
Hey, you want to learn to
Tony,
draw?
I drew a
It's
guy.
me,
Yay.
Tony.
Mel, I would like to see it.
Hey, guys.
Not that I ever do. I know,
It's me,
Cass. This is the
Tony.
worst.
We got to draw today. You got your characters ready?
Hi, Kaylee. Cartoon Jesse, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I apologize that I'm in the bowels of a demon. Does Wheeler ever come with an apron? Don't need the apron to do that. Hi, Yarrow. Yarrow, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. This is not how I thought the live stream would start, to be honest, guys. To be honest. Cartoon Jesse, how are you? How was your stream? Again, this is Burnaby's incredible creation. We talked about it very briefly yesterday. I love the mushroom that's all flipped over. Hi, Allison. Big hugs to you. Just gorgeous work. And I love that the character's off this little direction. That's Burnaby's. Here's Sloth's final updated piece. And we looked at this. This is marker on paper. It's really gorgeous. I want to be stuck, never mind. You're in a good spot, Anthony. Yeah, good spot. Well, I'll probably change it in a couple of minutes. Because it's a little weird. Yarrow, thank you again. Yeah, this is Sloths. I think the coloring is really smooth and gorgeous. And it's just such a super fun concept. And I love the broken bars over here. Really love it. Again, we're doing kind of 5 to 10, I think it's 10 pieces from yesterday's draw along. And then we're going to dive right into all the action today with Silent Spoons and the Draw This in Your Style challenge. There's a lot of people who came in that I just couldn't say hi to because I was busy climbing inside of a demon. I mean, I have to get out of this. This is weird. For at least this portion of it, I have to get out of this. Here. No, that's not it. Let's go right here. Hi, Side. How's it going? So yeah, Sloth, you did a gorgeous job. I love the colors on that. Here's Silent Spoons, the man, the myth of the hour. We're going to be looking at his art all day long. But these are the flat colors on his Animal Witch. Looks gorgeous. Here's Weekend. I promised that we would stare at this for a little bit today. Hi, Boston girl. Thank you. Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you. I haven't got my Draw This done yet, and I'm very sorry to Silent for not participating. So one thing I will say is no worries. Draw This in Your Style challenges can go as long as humanly possible. So if you have time and interest and excitement for it, whenever you create it, and then get it all posted to the internet and stuff like that. So yeah, I think there's about 40 that we're going to go through today on the Discord, and super pumped. So that's on you? No, Kelly, that was on. I was on it. No, jeez. Jack Azzolo said he's stressed out. Why is Jack Azzolo stressed out? I've sent Alex all the videos of the brief. Have a busy day tomorrow. Yeah, those videos are a little bit long and they're going to be hard to cut. So Matt, if you want me to make any adjustments to those or like record like certain lines, you let me know and I can do those right after stream. Okay. Did you even read the data I sent you? Yeah, you said that. I told you. Yeah, there's 10 chaotic draw-alongs and there's 40 Silent Spoon pieces. Hi, Sharn. Hi. I don't want this to be about me, okay? Hi, Carlandia. Hi, Hugh. Bring back the apron. I will in a minute. Anthony pulled out so soon. Oh my God. Jack Azzolo's asking some questions too. By the way, does anybody have any feedback on the social content for the CDA? Did you folks see the Instagram story recap of this week's prompt? Did anybody see the chaotic draw along stories today? Hi, Pablo. Oh my God, things are fucking out of control today. Pablo Agurcia, A, thank you for the 25 months. B, thank you for being my friend. C, thank you for drawing one of the coolest things that I think you've ever designed in your life. Which is this thing that I am sitting inside of that we are going to ship tomorrow. Love you, man. Weekend, again, I think if I was starting a print business, this would be one of the tentpole pieces that I would start with. I would focus my creative energy and stuff like this. This is the kind of thing, again, I think young girls, middle grade girls would lose their minds over. Like just lose their minds over. I think this stuff too would sell really, really, really well at a Comic-Con or an art fair. LOL, okay, you don't have to prove it. I'm sorry, I felt like I did have to prove it in that moment. I felt like I did. But your adorable giraffe is adorable. And your creepy cat is definitely adorable and creepy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful Weekend. This is Anna. I just love the gradient on this, and the shadow is just really mysterious and super fun. Super good. The lighting on this, Anna Lou, just reminds everybody how good you are at lighting. It's outstanding. It's really good work. The glowiness of the stars is wonderful. Here's Arson. Arson is our typically our pixel artist. Isn't this great? You are famous. You're famous. Lissa Bailey, I think you're going to be very famous, okay? Cartoon Jesse, who rated the stream, did 3 hours and 20 making trading cards for your subs. Do you have any that you're super excited about? Which ones are you, how many different cards did you do today? Yeah, Arson, again, just really fantastic work. I think your character stuff is really wonderful, especially with the limitations of just working in pixels, which is cool. This is our buddy Fateful. Faithful's doing traditional, man. Extremely busy for most of the day. I haven't seen anything yet. My wannabe goth heart is dying. Yeah. Our video from Sniping's available. Shoot me a link, Jack Azolo. Let's watch it. Fateful, this is really good. This is traditional. Your line work looks really wonderful. Effing Bailey said, weird because I can't add it to my own story or share on my story. Matt, can you figure out why Alyssa Bailey can't share the story on hers? Yeah, Faithful, your traditional stuff is amazing. It's really amazing. I don't know where Anna Loop is. Yeah, and then scrolling down. The little eyeball, I agree with you, Cass. Just the little gloopy eyeball right here. It's wonderful. Again, if there's people that are popping in today, the start of the stream was very chaotic. We are going to be doing the Draw This in Your Style showcase and painting session here in a minute, but there was a couple of amazing chaotic draw-alongs. I just couldn't have time to share yesterday because I had to leave a few minutes early. Fateful is an addition to that group, and I really want to make sure we could share those today. If anybody else would like to do a Draw This in Your Style and draw a sexy demon babe, the showcase is primarily today, but I will more than happily show it off tomorrow or Thursday. Just let me know when it's in there. And again, we'll talk about strategies over the course of the stream of like how to get them all posted to your social media, who to tag, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, high fives, dudes. Fateful, good work, good work. Here's Thunder Bristle. You came back to it, Thunder? The weight of my failure brought forth the finished piece after all. Why did you feel failure? Hi, Bossy. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. So this is Thunder Bristle. Thunder Bristle said he wasn't feeling it. And I often say, like, if you're not feeling it, step away from it, throw it away, don't ever go back to it. I'm proud of you, Thunder Bristle, that you decided to go through and fight. Hi, Anton. It's good to see you. Bossy Mel, hi. How did book club go? There was 15 women in my house when I got done with stream. And when I got home at 9 o'clock with the kids, there was no women in my house. They liked their book very much. They were reading What Did Alice Forget? What Alice Forgot, I think is the name of it. And they all liked it. The lighting on this is really effective, man. This is, again, Thunder Bristle. It's good to see that you fought through. Again, I don't always think it's important to fight through on stuff like this. I think sometimes you can step away. But I feel like you did a really good job. Good work again, Thunder. Ferk, thank you for the 3 months. How was 15 women in your house? Well, loud. Very loud. I'm going to throw something in anger. Don't throw anything in anger. Ferk, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate the resubscription. You're amazing. Thunder Bristle, you deserve all the flowers in the world, man. You really do. Here's Yaros. Oh, god dang. So we talked about this yesterday. Yara, I don't know if you heard my comments yesterday, but this reminds me of concept art for the Haunted Mansion. It's the color scheme, it's the line work, it's just the overall aesthetic. The Haunted Mansion is my favorite thing. Every book that I can read, I will read on the Haunted Mansion. All the concept art that I can put into my body, I will. And that's this vibe, and it just makes me freaking happy. The little bat's face, yeah. Hi, Nene. Yeah, so again, this is Yarrow. Hi, Caffeinated Doodler. Sorry, it took me a minute. Thank you, you're too good. No. Got my package, and Maggie says, thank you for pins and stickers. And yes, she took the taco. Right on, Caffeinated Doodler. I appreciate you. Again, you've done so much to help me just make this stream better, so I appreciate you. Caff, if you and the kids ever need anything, just shoot me a note. I got you. I love the grumpy little face, too. Yet I'm hanging out here with you. Effing Bailey, what's more fun, talking about what Alice forgot or looking at pictures of this bat? Hi, Hoolery. Hi, Lady Liz. Have a good one. Invitation to book club must have gotten lost in the mail. Yeah, mine too. I didn't get invited. I got kicked out of the house. That's Yarrow. And then here's our buddy Cass. Man, again, I didn't know Cass was going to draw with us. This makes me super excited. These are our little animal witches. I love Cass's dark arts. No such thing as failure in art. It's just a learning experience, all part of the process and clearing the doubts. Yep. We should take all of Charles's wise teachings. Rocky would be another one if Rocky decides to come back and hang with us. To take all of those wise teachings and then have like an exclamation point wise, and then we could just randomly play all these great quotes. Chuck Jones is inspiration. Oh, I totally see that, Yarrow. God damn, you're good. Yarrow, I think someday an art book, like a really high-end, expensive art book with your stuff in it, would just crush. Would absolutely crush. Yeah, I love your crow. It's really beautiful. And look at them. Oh, look at the little toadstoolies. Midnight Bell. Really? Midnight Bell, thank you so much for the subscription. That's a brand new sub. Thank you for joining the madness here, Midnight Bell. I don't know what provoked you to do that, but I will take it. Thank you. But welcome. I appreciate that so much. And Cass, the three-eyed one, getting like total Gravity Falls, Bill Cipher vibes, because that's all that's on my brain anymore is just Gravity Falls. It's like all I think about anymore. So again, this is our chaotic draw along. The theme, the prompt was animal witches. I colored mine. This is where I got to. There's a little bit more yet that we need to put down, and so I'm excited for that. Today is a really exciting live stream. I've had a ton of help from Sharn and Kelly Maldonado to get things organized today. We are doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge with Silent Spunes, the man of the hour. What is this? Just want to say can't wait for the chaotic draw along launch. Thank you, Ferk. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. It is very stressful. Our buddy Jack Azzolo, who's making content for it, said he's on a scale of 5 is 7 out of 5 stressed out. And yeah, we go live tomorrow for the chaotic draw along, so it feels like a bit much right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. So thank you, dude. Yeah. I lost my train of thought, but I think that, again, the man of the hour is Silent Spunes. We very politely bullied him to do this, Amy, Joe, and I. And the whole idea behind a Draw This in Your Style is to take somebody's incredible piece of art, reinterpret it, find some kind of inspiration in it, and study it, remake it in your own style, and then post it to the internet, tagging the person who created it. So in this case, you're going to be tagging everywhere you possibly can. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to be tagging cute, tough art. I think we have exclamation point DTIYS will get you all the pertinent information. You can tag me if you want, but super unnecessary. But yeah, this is my sexy demon babe. I feel really good about it. There's a couple things I might have wanted to change in the process, but I'm really pleased with sort of being able to reinterpret what Spunes did and then coming back and making my version of it. Couple slight variations. Obviously, I changed the face just a little bit. I made my hair a little bit longer. That was unintentional, to be honest with you. Part of it was because my character was skewed over, it felt like the hair needed to go a little bit longer and then the tail needed to be an addition. I feel like I got a little bit tight when I was inking the tail, and it could be a little bit more flowy and sort of, but, live and learn, right? Live and learn. I really struggled with kind of getting the pose the way that I wanted, but ultimately I was really, really excited to get this shape figured out right there. So I'm going to be painting mine similar to what we do with the draw along. I'll be going through kind of 5 pieces at a time. We've got about 60 total submissions, including process, and then there are, I think, 40 at the moment finished pieces. We're going to focus much more on the finished pieces today. Yeah, so super pumped. I'm going to catch up on comments here because there's a lot going on. It's up to you guys if you want me to jump back into the into this overlay. Midnight Bells is probably going to unsubscribe once they see this, but maybe we'll live in this one for a second. Let me catch up on these. Kathy Bean is going to go walk the dog. Have a good one, Kathy. The Crow Witch is a cute. Yeah. Cass is a really amazing illustrator, Dirk Lawson, just in case you're not familiar with their work. I missed the stream to experience the eclipse yesterday. And you did? I didn't know you went to... Really? How did you get there, Lissa Bailey? Did you drive? Oh my God. Effing Bailey, how did you get set up with that whole situation to go to Arkansas? That's cool. That's really cool. Yarrow said that she would like to make a book, but she needs, we need money. So Yarrow, if you ever want to talk about that and talk about sort of what we've learned making art books and stuff, let me know. I would be super down. And again, at some point too, I think we're talking that our Super Awesome verse could potentially be a publisher for creatives too at some point. Just the thing to throw out.
Shit! Anthony fucking Wheeler!
I'm going to read this message in its entirety. Hi, Pixney. She's almost as beautiful, says Gay Club Anthem, as the Salacious Beaver. Be still, my poor lesbian heart. Lizzie, it's great to see you. Have you been practicing DTIYS? It's impossible to say. Hi, Spicy. How's it going? Appreciate everybody coming in today. Again, it's really fun to be able to celebrate Silent Spoons, who goes by Cute Tough Art. Very pumped. Is there something on the screen? What is that? Is that a reflection? What is that right there? What is that? What is that? I think your pants got tight. Looks great. Like how you do line art. Thank you. Yeah, just little tick marks, Cartoon Jesse. It's kind of a hallmark of the stuff that I make. Pixie, have you opened up the box yet? All right, I'm clicking on a couple of things from Matt so I can share with everybody. Oh my God! Here, let's take a look at this real quick. Is there something on the screen? Maldonado, I think there's an artifact on the screen from the overlay. Hi, Kim. How's it going? Yeah, hi, Antelope. I'm gonna turn on the sound here. We'll start this thing again. So this is Jack Azzolo. This is our team over at Forward, is creating this stuff. Here, I'm gonna jump out of this here for a second, and then let's go to this one. Let's play this. I've not seen this yet, but let's see what it is. Ferk, not yet. Is it in Discord? I'm reading Lissa Bailey's comment here. Highway to the Beaver Zone. You can't hear the sound because I didn't press the button. God damn it, I'm terrible at this. Grab your piece of paper or your digital canvas, descriptors, characters, and chaotic cards. Let's say you weren't feeling that, you would flip it around, and now you have a whirling ghost radioactive. This is something. This is something. The floofiness of this is just beautiful. This is a 6-year-old. I mean, salt. Look at it blowing the chunks of pineapple. That's a pretty mouth. What that mouth do? How much vodka could fit in this thing? This is absolutely. Hi, Rochelle. Cursed. Yeah, I can't adjust this. Is like you were totally right. Verging on human centipede. Is that where brooms go? Yeah.
Whatever you do, just bye. My dad's work. You guys are awesome. You paid the bills, so thank you.
Isn't that amazing? Holden walks into the office and immediately goes into commercial mode. This is the same thing, right? for your digital canvas. You can see it bigger. Descriptors, characters, and chaotic cards. Let's say you weren't feeling that, you would flip it around, and now you have a whirling ghost radioactive. Pixney, I appreciate you. Did the art show up okay? This is something. This is something. The floofiness of this is just beautiful. This is a 6-year-old. And then look at it blowing the chunks of pineapple. That's a pretty mouth. What that mouth do? How much vodka could fit in this thing? This is absolutely cursed. This is like pretty mouth on human sentiment. Is that where brooms go? Yeah.
Whatever you do, just bye my dad's work. You guys are awesome. You paid the bills, so thank you.
That's amazing. Big round of applause to both Jack Azzolo and then Snipin'. Snipin' is the person who helped put that entire thing together. Yeah, it's amazing. And I love that Snipin' incorporated Holden into the thing too. Super special, super duper duper special. Yeah, please pay our bills. Yeah, he's ridiculous. LFB, that's a really cool experience. Man, so you've been all the way to Hawaii and now you've been to Arkansas. And now what does it feel like to be back in the Midwest? Hi, Annalou. It's good to see you. Hi, Snipin'. Does Holden know yet? I showed him Snipin's original video. He was over the moon excited. Like it was really special. It was really special for him. Yeah. CDA launches tomorrow. Hey, being so busy. Yeah, it is tomorrow. 5 o'clock Eastern. Right when we start the live stream is when the website goes down. So we'll figure out how stressed out both Jack Azzolo, Kelly, and myself are tomorrow when the stream starts. I'm going to erase mine. Let's start looking at some art. I'm going to be doing watercolors on mine again. If anybody wants to submit a sexy demon babe, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. It's going to stay in the box until we finish moving. Oh, right on. Well, I'm glad it arrived before you started to move. Yeah, we got everything else all packed up today. The rest of the labels are, I think, in the process of being printed. So we should be in just like fantastic shape. And then the rest of the week is Friday is going to be a little bit tricky, and then Monday and Tuesday are going to be a little bit tricky next week. My wife is out of town, which means I'm going to be on kid duty, like school pickup duty. So I might be starting the live stream for a couple of days, an hour later. It's just sort of the joys of being a parent, right? If once I figure out the schedule, though, I'll let everybody know, and then it'll be all good to go. I'm also contemplating potentially doing this week's Chaotic Draw Along on a Saturday, just because of schedules and stuff like that. So it's not I know Roz has said in the past that he would not mind a Saturday Chaotic Draw Along. But if that's the thing that people might be into, I might be I might be in a position to do that. We would probably do the stream at the same time.
I'm Tony Wheeler, the characters
Hi, Lauren.
guy. Hey,
How'd
you
Mom
wanna
like it?
learn to draw? It's me, Tony.
Oh, she loved it, Sniping. She thought she laughed out loud.
It's me, Tony.
Hi, Lauren.
We gotta draw today.
Welcome to my lair. Hi, Dan.
You got your characters ready?
Dan Deemer, it's awesome to see you, man. How's the grandbaby? Sir, welcome to the stream. Wheeler, imagine if Holden becomes a famous voice actor. Well, you know, that was a tough conversation with him last night. So we were out at dinner. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Gistano. Snail, it's good to see you. Lawrence Layer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Holden was asking a lot of questions yesterday. He goes, Dad, do you think that there's going to be voice acting opportunities for me with AI and all that sort of stuff? And I sort of just sat and stared at him for a minute. I was thinking that we were going to get, more in-depth questions about sex, drug, and rock and roll. But he wanted to talk about career questions last night and the impact of AI as it's going to happen on the voice acting industry. And I'll be honest, I was more prepared for sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and less prepared to have a conversation about how AI is going to ruin everything in our world. I don't know. It's tricky. Raiders, what's up, Seth? Sephrin, it's good to see you. I appreciate you. Lauren, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a really successful stream today. What were you guys up to? Guys, you all know Lauren. We have raided Lauren's Lair several times. They have just really awesome overlays. You're just at about 1,000 followers too. Let me show this off to everybody. Let me press that button. Let me turn this button off. This is Lauren's Lair. Almost at 1,000 followers. Let's go look at Lauren's Instagram. I get to follow back. Yay. Birds and bots talk. Seth, that's a scary talk to have. The old birds and bots. Hi, Kaylee. Yeah, it's a big fear for his generation. Yeah, my daughter, who's 12, has asked me, she goes, do you think that there's going to be drawing opportunities? I'm like, you're 12. Kaylee says we should get him to voice some of Spew shorts. We really should. I need to... Spew and I have been talking about doing stuff together for a long time. I'll show that video that Spew was in here recently that I couldn't love more. Oh, these are wonderful. I'll put this link in chat for everybody. Did some Joker animation today. Is it this? Is it this style from The Batman? I was such a massive nerd for these character designs. Look at the fight screen animation. Dan, I'm glad that that everything's going well with the new baby and the fam. God, this is wild. Hi, Juggler, welcome to the stream. I'm Anthony. Jesus.
This is why artificial intelligence will never replace stream donations. Swayzage, 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 get wrecked like Ralph Nader.
Smitties, you got your chaotic draw along. Yay. Let me know if it arrives safe and sound and everything's good. It's just so good to see everybody. Lauren, I appreciate the support and the raid. I've been a fan for a long time.
How many sausages can you fit in a swinging blue sack? Well, not as many as Anthony Wheeler can fit in his dirty old...
Bossy Mal coming out of nowhere with a big swinging Anthony. Hi, Jara Bees. Can you imagine if we asked AI to give Anthony feedback in the style of the stream? That would be really weird. That would be really weird. Oh, I love this move. Well, I will very happily put all of this information into chat. Yeah, can we? Sharn asks a really great question. Can we get Lauren's Lair closer to 1,000 followers on Twitch? I think we can. I think we can. Yeah, your overlay is so good. Well, first of all, let me put this link in chat. Give me a sec, I'll help. Right on, Persister, we'll get you a link too. Was I the 1,000th? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Well, to a bunch of friends who came in, again, Seth and Justano, it's awesome to see you. Lauren, I appreciate the support. I'm going to put this link back in chat. Today is a really fun event on this live stream. We are doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge. So we have this awesome member of the entire Twitch community. Their name is Silent Spoons. They draw super awesome, amazing, sexy demon babes. So I wanted to do a sexy demon babe today. So that's what we're doing on the stream. It's a Draw This in Your Style. We've been doing this for about a week. This is where I'm going to be watercoloring mine. We've got about 40 to look at over the course of the day. And it's super, super exciting. And we're going to be doing Draw This in Your Style. Is about once a month. We're going to take just a different awesome member of the community, take an awesome piece of their art, and draw. Can you see me just fall apart there? And draw. So, because we've got a couple of Raider friends in, let's start taking a look at what's already been submitted. We're going to kind of do sort of 5 pieces at a time.
Anthony Wheeler!
I put 10,000 Wheeler chat messages into an bot and it returned get wrecked, 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 you dry dumpling.
Oh, that's a bit much. A dry dumpling. How would you even get that down your throat? Anonymous. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also, let's get back. Let's get into this. Let's get into this here. And then I am going to take Rochelle's suggestion, and I'm going to get rid of that shadow. And I fixed it because of Rochelle. I wouldn't have even thought about it. There are only about 43 million entries to go through. All right, look at all the demon babes. Look at all the demon babes. This is a Wendy's. Ferk, thank you again for all your support. I appreciate you. Have a really awesome day. Anonymous, thank you again. So again, if you would like to do the Draw This in Your Style, the image is right there. This is in support. These are all the links of Cute Tough Art, who is Silent Spoons. We are going to recap the ones that we've already seen really quickly. Okay? Really quickly. Here's Water Pop. The expression, the way that the eyes cross right here, makes me very happy. I think this is really great. And then look at the sexy demon babe. Just is that a vase? What kind of container holds sexy demon babes? Your peninsula is a good stand-in for a demon babe. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I should have done this tomorrow then. Hi, Aaron. Goodbye. Love you. I'll invoice you. Yeah, get wrecked, Rochelle. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Is it a Mudworks mug? You're kidding me. God damn, that's super smart. That's a mud mug if I ever saw one. Sorry to raid and split. No, it's all good, my friend. Take care. I'll see you later, Lawrence Lair. Appreciate you. Also, this hand can fuck off. Scintillating. Scintillating! Here's E-shirt. Sharn, the ones that have been marked, those have a final, or are those the final? So this image is actually available for sale in E-shirt's t-shirt store. I've heard if we sell 1,000 decks tomorrow, Anthony Wheeler is going to bleach his hair and do a Vanilla Ice tribute. If we sell 1,000 Chaotic Draw Along decks tomorrow, yes, 100%, 100%, yes. Because all my problems go away if we sell 1,000 tomorrow. Sir Nyogi, yeah, there's almost too many demon babes. Almost too many. Already seen her whips. Thank you. That's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify and make sure. Thanks for doing that. How many decks do we have to sell for Anthony to wear the demon babe outfit on stream? First of all, probably 10,000 because we would need to get me a personal trainer. And then a body hair manicurist. It's not going to be good for anybody, I promise you. And I'd have to go on testosterone for probably 4 years to feel comfortable in my own skin. Let's go look at the updated one. Here's Rosmir. Oh my God, Rosmir. Oh my God. Babe Ross, what is this? Babe Ross, what is this? Ray, what is that? Babe Ross gifting a sub, tier 1 sub to Tomorrow 1000. Hi, Dustin. What's up, man? Wheeler about to say Ice Ice Baby. Yep. God damn, you knew I was going to read that too, didn't you? Didn't you? Hi, Babe Ross. It's a delight to see you. How are you? How's your day? Thank you. You did it. You did it. How dare you say that, Anthony? You're beautiful, and this isn't me being cheeky. I know, but if I'm going to put my cheeks on the internet, trust me, I'm going to do some grooming first. Okay? Hi, Gemini. This is probably one of the sexiest pieces that Rosmir's ever made. And again, it's really cool to see like all of the notes on this thing too. Are you going to awkward mayonnaise man cough before every entry? Is that what I've done so far? Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to try not to. I manifest. Oh my God. Babe, thank you. It's good to see you. Rachel, did you get your package yet? I'm manifesting this for, nothing's getting manifested. Got my packages, let's go. Let's go. The notes on this are really wonderful, but the lighting, dude, is just utterly to die for. I think you are such an incredible artist. I hope you know that, man. The lighting, the pose, the details, the way that you really took this on in your own style is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So we talked about this one already, but I really wanted to reiterate that. That again is Rosmir. I'm so excited for the internet to find out. Now, Hoolery Schmoolery, I've definitely seen that there's a finished version of this one. I just wanted to compliment Hoolery on her line work one more time. I feel like you really nailed the objective, nailed the pose. Your lines feel really, really nice, and I can't wait to see the colors. Cannot wait. Careful how far you zoom in. I need to keep my eyesight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good work, Hoolery. Let's go find the updated version of this. Again, I'm going to try to focus more so today on the finished versions than the rough drafts. This is a work in progress from Lely. We've looked at this a couple of times, and Lely just completely flipped the script and changed things, the pose, the direction, everything like that. Just really gorgeous in her style, or their style. Her eyes are staring into my soul, and I'm here for it. All of the puns today are amazing. All of the puns today are very amazing. So good. Lely, let's go find the updated version of this. Again, also, if you don't put your links in chat, if you don't post your Instagram, your TikTok, your Etsy site, your Ko-fi, if you don't, people are going to be mad. And by people, I mean AmyJo_Rebecca. If you don't, just know that you're gonna pay a price later. So if I'm showing your piece of art off, please put your information in chat. Okay? If you have a Twitch stream coming up, tell people about it. Just do it. This is our incredible raider from earlier today. This is Cartoon Jesse. Cartoon Jesse was doing little sketch cards for people who subscribe to their stream. Super adorable. I love the pose. I love the pose. And again, it kind of gets me back to that kind of Dean Eagle, sort of like cute. It's really good. It's really good. I'm pretty overwhelmed by the amount of people who participated. Good, man. Good. You deserve it too. You really deserve it. Yeah, here come the threats. Exactly. And again, Amy Joe will do most of the threatening. I promise you. I promise you. I love the spiky boots down here too. Hi, Mudworks. How are you? Yeah, Cartoon Jesse, thank you again for rating, but also just wonderful participation. I'm so hopeful that there's an updated version of that one. Here's a quick one from Lizzie. I think there's an update to this. Such a gorgeous pose. I got my cards on Instagram right now. Awesome, Cartoon Jesse. Let me click on that link. Yeah, the face is really gorgeous. It's really cool to see that in your style. You can't make me. You're not my supervisor. Just me. Imagine me being somebody's supervisor. Just imagine. Let's go find the update. I'll probably do the first 10 and then go paint for a couple minutes. This is Liz. I know she painted this. I don't know if Liz is back yet. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. There are 2 updated. Oh man, let's go focus on those. Lady Liz, wonderful. This is Mal's. Mal was getting there on this one. Really felt like the pose stands out. Super strong. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a really busy day, like a swampy, super busy. It'll get, I think things are going to really be great kind of Thursday, Friday. The website will have launched. we'll be kind of in this new era of all the stuff that we're doing. We've got stream updates for tomorrow, which is really cool. The only thing that's going to be tough in this next week is my wife is going out of town. That's the only tough thing, but we can live with it. I was trying to think of like who this reminded me of, and it either reminded this. So this is Patty Post. It either reminds me of Medusa from X-Men or the Inhumans, or Polaris, who is one of my favorite X-Men. Just sexy. I love the pose on it, and I love the way that the horn pops out right there. But it just reminds me of like old school classic X-Men. So yeah, I love it. Patty, let's go see the update. Here's Charles's. Look at all the shapes. Just the interpretation of this whole thing. Hi, Maddie. I will also threaten all of you if you don't share your links. Yep. See, it's tough. It's tough. Get your jobs done. Get your jobs done. HR nightmare for you. Yeah. You know who's a bigger HR nightmare is Kelly. Not me. Kelly's the nightmare. Again, she's the reason that I'm in this overlay right now. It's her fault. Much love, Charles. This is Jesse's update. These are the inks. We talked about this one the other day. I think the chunky black outline is really wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go see the colors. And then here's Nicole's pose. Again, this is kind of recapping stuff that we've already seen, but we're cruising through the rough drafts to get to the finals. And the hips are really beautiful. Something different. I didn't finish, but it was in my style. Heck yeah, Mel. Let's go. Let's go. Here's a work in progress from Chaos, sir. It's really cool to see sort of this version of Chaos's style. Yeah, and also I'm just paying attention to sort of how this one leg is coming closer to us. So you're gonna see the straps or whatever kind of go in a different direction. Hi, Peaches. How are you? Peaches, I appreciate you. How's your afternoon? Thanks for the 100 bits. Liam Unscripted, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I redrew this 10 times. Yeah, this was not an easy challenge at all. This was not easy. Kelly said, F the face. I don't know if Kelly finished this one. I didn't look yet. I'm not gaslighting nothing. Liam, again, thank you. Welcome in. We're doing a Draw This in Your Style with Silent Spoons. This is the community's take on this pose. This is not my art. This is Silent Spoons art. This is Kelly Maldonado. And then Peaches, thank you again. Here's the next colored rough draft from Lely. Most fun art challenges I've ever participated. Awesome, dude. And again, Rosmir, I think that the next kind of 3-4 months are really going to be doing pinup poses like this. And so if you have one that you might want to talk about, I would be super down. Especially, too, now that you've rebranded your Instagram. Right? Huh? Okay, let's go see the updated final colors from Lely. Here's Lissa Bailey's. I know there's a finished one to this, and it's super adorable. I love that she completely went a different direction, made a children's kidlit character out of it. Throw your coworker under the bus to HR. That's who I am. That's what I am. Yeah, Liam, things are good. Things are really good. Just it's been a good day. It's been a busy day. Oh, so cute. Someone keeps giving me things to do. Yep. Someone does keep giving you things to do. Someone does. That's Lissa Bailey. Now, this is where our overlay came from. We tried to get into this one. It didn't work as easily as we needed to. Now, Sharn's got this thing finished. And just wait. Just wait. Ooh, reoccurring pinup poses. Color me intrigued. Yep. Yeah, Nanny, I think once a month we'll do a Draw This in Your Style. We'll choose somebody in the community, somebody that I just respect and love their work that we can put our own spin on. And we'll celebrate that person for a week. And then, yeah, we'll do our best to try to help build their social medias and stuff like that. Hi, Emily. All right, let's go find the updated colors. Here's Nicole. Wonderful. Lissa, thank you for paying the link tax. Gemini, I'm not that bad. I'm not that great, but I'm not that bad. Not terribly. Hoolery, are you good? How's life? I didn't want to be horny today. Arson, we were talking about your pixel art at the top of the stream. It's wonderful, man. Yep. Here's Water Pops. Now we're kind of getting into the territory where I've not seen anything yet. Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany has known me for probably 3 years. Tiffany, again, this was not my suggestion today. This was Kelly Maldonado's suggestion, not mine. Not mine. Rochelle, and again, I will look at these tomorrow too. So don't feel like you have to do something super fast. If you want to take a little bit of time, but obviously crush it. Just you do you, and I'll show it whenever you submit it. I love how skinny this thing is. Would you consider doing draw this in your style that we're not human? 100%, Cass, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if we could do like a submittal, submittal suggestions. Cass, what are you thinking? Had an hour massage? Yay, Hooler, that's awesome. I need to get in. I've got some real back problems cooking right now. Water Pop again, I'm just such a massive fan of your work. Now, I think the next, well, actually, we have seen, I'm just kind of scrolling here to get an idea. I think once we get to, Peaches, and then Sarago. Got you. Trying to think about where we left off just to make sure that we keep everything moving today. I'm going to start my painting. I'm going to come back to this here in a quick second, but I think we're going to start with Dana's. And again, that's kind of the recap of where we've been. And yeah. Let me check my DM. You're not interrupting. Oops. Yeah, I agree. The kid is drawing with the chaotic draw-along cards right now. He's pumped. Good. I'm happy. I'm really happy. My brain will trip his long-ass time never finishing it. Rochelle, you can finish today within the next 12 minutes. Okay? How's that sound? All right. In the sanctity of not getting kicked off of Twitch, I'm going to go into this overlay for right now. Let me zoom out. I'm going to start painting here. I'm trying to think about, I think we've looked at the next 10, so we're going to look at those relatively quickly. And then we are going to I think, be breaking into brand new territory of pieces and poses that we've not seen yet. On this one, I'm going to start coloring with a little bit of red. Now, this red color that I'm going to be using for my watercolors has a bunch of purple in it. I'm going to start with a really, really light, shallow wash. And yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to really layer in a lot of darkness and a lot of kind of more vibrant colors once we get this initial piece of it down. I'm going to try to use a bunch of purple, a bunch of pink, maybe a little bit of a darker red. But this initial wash is just to get us started, just to get us kind of saturating the board, start developing the texture on the surface here, and then we can kind of cook a little bit further. I'll probably use markers if I need to create like a little bit of a brighter highlight. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, maybe someday we'll need some sexy demon dudes. Yeah. Just a quick review. Same poor biomechanics, same injury. It's a different injury, but it's similar. It's in a different spot, Lissa Bailey. Lissa Bailey knows that I need to make adjustments to my body, and she knows that I'm stubborn and I'd rather bitch about it than fix it. This is way too light, by the way. But again, we're kind of just saturating the board. Now, I had to replace a bunch of my watercolors because we've been painting so much, we finally ran out of some stuff. And one of those colors that I had to pick up was the Sennelier Red, which is basically like a cadmium, just a super hot, bright red, like a race car red. And so I'm going to be using that a bunch today. And what I ended up doing, instead of replacing my watercolors in pans, which is what I typically paint with, I decided to replace them with tubes, and the tubes tend to have a brighter concentration of pigment and tend to be brighter. And I'm really pumped. There is a little bit of a texture shift that I have to get used to on some of those tube paints. But man, it's not been a problem at all. Kelly Voice Acts, it's good to see you. I appreciate you popping in. When did you post this? Like what day? Flaffy, we started doing this last Thursday last Wednesday on the stream. It's Tuesday, isn't it? My God, it's Tuesday. Last Tuesday. And then I'm going to be posting my finished results on my Instagram probably this Thursday, maybe Friday. It's a little bit crazy because, we've got draw along stuff for the prompt cards and all that. Yeah, pretty much everybody's had about a week. But in that first day, we had a lot of people submit. One of the cool things about doing our draw along activities is that people are just getting really, really, really fast. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Princess. It took a little bit to kind of figure it out, and I'm still not totally there. Okay, now I'm going to start to layer in some darker shades. I don't want this thing to be bright, hot neon, race car red. But I definitely want there to be kind of some interesting sort of shadows and variations and stuff like that. Smoothing things out because I want really soft gradients and blends. I'm going to use the natural line work as a place to start and stop. And instead of painting the entirety of the whole head, the whole body, I'm really just going to use the line work of the face to get kind of all this so I can get those gradients that I want. Now, the board is relatively wet because it's already been saturated, so we're starting to get some really good color blending. I think I'm painting a little bit too tentatively here at the moment, so I'm going to have to try to step it up and make things look a little bit brighter. I would say one of my bigger weaknesses when I start painting is I tend to go really soft, really light, and that's just me trying to protect the canvas a little bit. But I think sometimes I just overdo it, like I'm too tentative. And I think that, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for so many years that I could probably just be a little bit more adventurous and really get after it. I'm going to try to smooth things out a little bit. There also has to be a certain point where I stop babying the canvas, which is what I'm doing right now. It's a little bit too bright. Let me put a little bit of water in there. Now I'm using a size 3 brush. But this brush has been really beat to hell. And so it's taken a lot of abuse. The bristles aren't as solid as they really could be.
I'm Tony Wheeler.
Welcome
the
in.
characters guy.
Hi, Alec.
Hey, you want to learn
Hi.
to draw? It's me, Tony.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Miguel.
It's
Hi, Tessa
me,
Morningstar.
Tony. We're going to draw today. You got your characters ready?
Roz, thanks for doing that. Yeah, I saw that she was working on a Joker piece. I didn't have a chance to pop in and say hi, though. Hi, Alec. Alex, thanks for the raid and the 15 months. Appreciate that. Raiders, how's it going? What exact time? At the start of this live stream tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern, is when the website for the Draw Along opens. Yeah, we decided to time it right with the stream to just to make things more mad and crazy. Alec, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. You overdo at underdoing it? Yeah. That's a conundrum, isn't it? Isn't it? Hi, Grumpy. Hi, Skyclops. It's great to see you. We're working on Sexy Demon Babes today. That's the theme of the day. That's a little bit richer and darker. Heck yeah. Alec, how was your morning? Thank you again, man. I appreciate it. Whew. Put a little bit right there. I'm going to blend out that top just a little bit. And break the internet as friends. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So the red that I'm working with at the moment has a bunch of a dark purple in it. We're just going to use that for some nice shadows. We're going to kind of consider that our light source is coming down this direction. I want things to be a little bit redder on the nose right here. I'm not going to put big bags or anything under her eyes because then I think it's going to look a little bit too, like maybe she's older or there's something happening. I'm going to put just a little, whoops. Has to raid. Just got raided by Skyclops. Yay. You guys are awesome. Well, thanks for sending everybody my way. I appreciate it. Skyclops, did you have a good stream? Did you say Friday? No, we launch tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at the start of the stream, Ray, is when we go live. And then we'll have to coordinate Shwetty and Andy and then some other stuff so we can take over the world. Hi, Liz. Had a relaxed morning. Catch your live stream this week. Need to practice my kazoo. That's amazing. That's amazing. You're my favorite kazoo player, my friend. You're my favorite kazoo player. All right, let's put a little bit of red down in here. Now, one of the things I could have done, knowing that this piece is going to be heavily tinted towards purple, is I actually could have just used purple as my shadow color, and I could have built all of my shadows up first. Maybe in hindsight, I think that would have actually been better to build up the value. Red is a notoriously pain in the ass color. It pools in really weird, interesting ways. Also, it reactivates. Honestly, red is the most pain in the ass color ever. It reactivates with just a tiny, minuscule drop of water. And it can be relatively unfun to play with because it just has an absolute mind of its own. And what you're seeing is when the paint is reactivating, you're starting to get these kind of blobby white areas, which means you have to try to work a little bit faster. And that's what's happening here. So I'm going to go into the Discord, let this kind of do its job, and then I'm going to come back and paint a layer over it. You can see how it reactivated right there. What up, Casey? How are you, Casey? Did you get the thing? You know? Did you go to your post box? Did you get the thing? Sup, bitch tits? Thanks for the present. Hi, Kamikaze. Yeah, absolutely. When do you want to do it, Rachel? I'm down for whenever. Yeah, things have been really crazy for both of us. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. Last time we were in the Discord, we were looking at the rough draft of Dana Goldbreath. I don't know if does Dana have a finished one? Yeah. So there's the line work on that. Spicy Jaw, which pen did you get? Which one? Yeah, we might add a little bit of orange to it. A little bit of orange could, I think, take it in a good spot. Is that a mixed media? Yep, it's a Strathmore mixed media board. It's one of those boards that is a double ply. Yeah, Dana, gorgeous. I love just the volume of the curves of this character. Here's Toxics. Now, Toxic has a couple of different versions in the Discord, but we really complimented this last Tuesday. Just the shapes are really well done. She's got a sunburn on her face. Here's the finished line work on the face. This looks really good. Yeah, Dana can fuck off and into the infinite. I can't call you anything normal. Matt got it. Still at work. Right on. Well, I hope Matt throws it in the trash can so you can never see it. Get wrecked. The Kiritaki. Yep, perfect. The big thing that you're going to experience with that pen is then getting the cartridge in. Did you get extra cartridges, Spicy, like the waterproof ones, Or are you going to use the cartridges that come in there? So again, this is Toxic. Let's go find the updated versions. Now this is Peach's Rough Draft. Wait until you see Pickle Hell on the behalf of Peaches and Pancakes. Because it's freaking great. Here's Charles's, couple different poses. Super pin-up-y, really gorgeous. Fuck, he got me. Yes, let's go. Let's go. That's Charles's. Lely did another one. Lely just couldn't be outdone. This pose is to die for. The legs that are turned in, the hip that's popped out. The balance on this is really great. Because the butt is pushing this way and the hair is pushing that way, Lely moved the head, turned it back. So we just get a really incredible balance out of the deal. How gorgeous is this? It's like out of control gorgeous. I love this. Yeah, Gemini. Yep. Here's Liz's painted colors. Oh, the texture. I love how pink this is too. Yeah, Allison, Charles has been really inspiring in the draw along threads. It's been really awesome. He's putting his whole creative process out for everybody, which is honestly just a massive resource. I love the goldness of the horns. I think this looks really beautiful. Again, Persister, thanks for hanging out. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed the stream enough to come back another day. Yeah, Lady Liz, again, beautiful. Please put your stuff in chat. Now, I forced Casey Snow. Casey Snow is not a Sexy Demon Babe artist, so I made Casey Snow do this. Let's go find the updated version, because Casey Snow is very good at that. I'm going to show this one, and then I'll come back to Cartoon Jessie. I finally got some big girl gouache. What kind of gouache is it? Going straight to art jail, but I'm here to see it too. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. I agree with you. I'll get the Kaime Natural. Yep, that one is, I think you're going to love that one, Spicy. The best thing about the one that you got is it's a very controllable pen. But if you ever do work with watercolor, or if you need, if you're going to be putting any medium over it, I would recommend shifting out the cartridges that come in that pen for those platinum carbon black cartridges. Those are waterproof and mostly ink proof. They're not perfect for alcohol markers, but they're good. And then here's Cartoon Jessie. Casey Snow can F off. I know. It's like an unnaturally good at something. If you're good with names, try call me Lex. I love that. No, Lex, that's awesome. Yeah, I try to remember as much as I can. Heck yeah. Appreciate it, Lex. Yeah, if you work with watercolor, do not use the cartridges that come with it, Spicy. Throw those away as fast as you can and get the platinum ones. Yeah, your color palette on this is great, and I love kind of that ooey gooey, orangey, yellowy green. It works so well, and it's a great cue that you picked up from the original artwork. Good stuff, really good stuff. Need to level up so I can get back to being the ultimate Casey. Yeah, Alcarice, that would be great, okay? Just assert all of the Casey dominance of the stream. So we looked at that. Here's Toxic is blocking in all the colors and the values here. They were out of the platinum. Thanks for the warning. Where did you go to get it? Did you go to Amazon, Spicy? I bet we can find you a listing for it. Yeah, your shading work on this is really gorgeous. It's super soft. Beautiful, beautiful Toxic. And then here's Nicole's. Just the glowing hair. Again, I can only imagine just how much fun Silent Spoons is having looking at all of these. Now, Silent, you have to choose a favorite. I'm kidding. Just imagine. Imagine. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the face. I see why you love streaming. The amount of talent in stream is amazing. It inspires me. Yeah, it's really great, Allison. I don't know. I feel super energized when I do stuff like this. And I love being able to share other people's art. Dox you for any available opportunity. Yeah, I've not been that bad to you, _. I've not been that bad. How dare you? Yep, I heard it too, guys. I'm going to turn off the alert. Somebody just tagged me on Instagram. Safe to say, you're the point, the king of sharing people's art. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people get bored. I don't know. I love doing it though, Jar. Hopefully people enjoy it too. Yeah, Nicole, this is beautiful. And then we're gonna come back in with Grumpy's here in a second. We need to do some work on this. I'm gonna shift down into a smaller brush. We're gonna have to shift gears on this one a little bit. The color is not working the way that I need it to. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna mix up a little bit of the cadmium with a darker maroon. The purple, what the purple's doing is starting to expose too much of the under of the paper. And we're starting to get some tones that honestly just aren't working. And I'm gonna end up fighting the paper, and I really don't want to do that. Let's take this brush. So the game plan is going to be now is we're going to make things a little bit more red, and we're gonna let the paper sit and breathe before we work on it too much. So this is the kind of thing when we work in watercolor, we have to be prepared to make changes and make changes quickly. Sometimes things just don't work because watercolor is a jerk. That's the thing you need to know. Watercolor does not want to be contained. It wants to do its own thing. And you've got to be able to pivot really fast and have a backup plan. So the backup plan is a lot of times is, and this is why we always start super light. Start really, really, really light and then work to dark. If you overwork your areas, you're going to be really dissatisfied. And again, because I'm using tube paint right now, you can tell right now that the watercolor is really wet. It's got a more wet property. I know this sounds really weird. It's got a more wet property than some of the pan paint does. The pan paint can be kind of stiff to work with a little bit sometimes. The tube paint just has so much water already clued into it that we're starting to get some splitting and some stuff right there. So you work in really shallow light washes, you build, and you paint and try to unify everything when you can. What I'm gonna have to do now because of the pivot is come back through and create some highlights and some darker shadows. I'm probably not going to use purple. I mean, that looks better anyway. I'm probably not going to use purple as a shadow color unless I'm completely dried. I'll probably try to use something more like a blue, like a dark blue, something that's got more pigment to it. Because again, purple is going to try to chew through the under color and is going to expose too much of the white paper. And that's sometimes okay, but there are times where that honestly just doesn't work. Now, part of the reason that I'm able to make the pivot like this is because we did paint that under color. And then we're just going to use all the stuff that I already did as the shadows, particularly for the left side. But notice how we're getting a little bit of bubbling right here. That's because the pigment isn't as sort of thick as it wants to be. Yeah, it's being really fickle today. I feel like I'm going to be fighting with this quite a bit. So we're probably going to have to make things darker. We're probably going to have to pivot 2 or 3 times. Notice how this color is way more red than the rest of this other. This is where Anthony starts to sweat like a whore in church. I really dislike it when things don't work the way that I'm trying to make them work. Especially on stream. Especially when I work on a thing for like a week. You know what I mean? That part becomes discouraging. But again, watercolor is one of those things that the more experience that you have with it, the better off you're going to be. You get more experience, and again, I think you can just paint more stuff, or maybe just paint a lot of little things, because then you'll start to teach yourself how to pivot and pivot really quickly on the stuff that just isn't working. I love to paint small, especially when I'm learning how to do stuff. It's a little bit darker than I want. We're going to keep on mixing in a little bit darker shades here. I think it's ultimately going to be a better piece. I'm talking through the process, talking through the insecurities of some of it too at the same time. Happy little mistakes. Sometimes the mistakes aren't happy though. Sometimes the mistakes are a pain in my ass. But again, going back to what Charles in his infinite wise wisdom was saying, is that these are all really just great opportunities to learn. I've not had to scrap a bunch of pieces on stream. I've scrapped a few, but generally I can get to a point because I have enough experience kind of fixing and tweaking things that I don't have to scrap too much. To keep the show moving and everything, I am going to pop back into the Discord to go look at the next 5 to 7 pieces. The next piece up is going to be from our buddy Grumpy, and I am pumped. I'm starting to get into some updates and some pieces that I just simply have not seen yet. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm fighting a little bit with the tube paint. It's got just a little bit of a different texture to it than my pan paints. It's the same brand. It's the same colors that I'm used to and everything. It's just got enough of a consistency difference that I don't have it dialed into my skill set yet of how to manage it as effectively as I could. And so we're not getting enough unified color. And some things are turning out just a little bit darker. Some things are turning out a little bit lighter. But we're going to learn through it too. I'm going to look at comments here in a second. If I'm missing all your good jokes, I apologize. We'll get to those in a moment. All right, last little bit here. Let's get this thigh. Now again, the big lesson, especially if you like to do line work before you paint over it like I do, let the line work be the barrier where you paint. Let the line work be the barrier where you paint. And what that means is work in small little areas so you can really control the paint. Your line work is going to have a tiny, tiny, tiny little bumper or ridge on the paper itself. And so it's going to kind of help the paint know where to start and stop. But also if you start painting like way outside of this thing, it's too much to manage, it's too much to blend, you're going to get weird watercolor bloom and stuff like that. Let the lines be the spot where you start and stop. Now I'm tilted, my desk is at a table tilt right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to pull the paint down this direction. I'm going to try to keep that line wet the entirety of the pull here.
Holy shit! Anthony fucking Wheeler!
I'm going to read that in a second, my dude. Thanks for doing that. I'm going to let this whole thing dry. And I'm not going to touch any more of this until I let it dry. The next shade is probably going to start to be some shadow shades. Now again, pull versus anything else is going to be a better idea. Sometimes as we get closer to the body, things are a little bit darker, so we're going to try to puddle that little bit right there at the butt. Should be good. Should be good. Pan and tube, yeah. Yeah, Kelly, it's interesting. It's a whole different beast for me in terms of the tube versus the pans. Insert good joke here. Kamikaze, that was a good joke. Silent Spune says, this challenge has been a huge highlight for me. Work's been insane. Huge visit from a bigwig. Mad stress and anxiety inducing. Having the streaming community to turn to has been a vibe. Thank you, you fellow degenerates. again, man, we appreciate you around here. You're a massive part of what we do and the awful bullshit that happens here. So super exciting that we could do this. Let's do the next handful of pieces here in the Discord. Oh my God, I can't wait to show everybody Sharn's. Like, there will be puberty-inducing moments when you see Sharn's piece here. Not yet, soon. So this is very grumpy. This is the sketch. Really gorgeous pose. I want snacks, but my cat doesn't let me up. Then take the cat with you, okay? You're the boss, not the cat. No, I know. The cat is the boss. Grumpy, the texture work is really wonderful. I'm curious if there's an update to this one. I didn't see. There is. Let's go find the update. But that pose is gorgeous. Now here's Peaches and Pancakes, the degenerate themselves. My favorite, my favorite. This is Anthony Wheeler's Pickle Hell. Again, I don't want to die and being reincarnated as a pickle, but if I had to, and I had to be put in this demon's belly, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I love her style. I think she's too damn good. Gotta say, I draw it digitally, but it's really interesting to gather nuggets of wisdom for watercolor. So Persister, or Lex, hi Lex, digital watercolor is very similar to traditional watercolor because those brushes all kind of react the same. It's really interesting. Yeah, share your links. Thank you, Amy Jo. Yeah, shading work is really gorgeous on this. Like if you see on the side of her face, there's a little bit of a pink highlight. There's a little bit of purple on there. I see orange and yellow on the cheeks on her face right there. Peaches streams here on Twitch. She's an absolute delight. Sometimes you might even wander into her stream on her birthday and she's just drawing you in a pickle jar. Like you just never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Still no link, sorry. That's okay. That's okay. I'm locked in the bedroom enjoying my sandwich and they're scratching the door. Yeah, cats can smell that stuff 5 miles away, right, Lady Liz? Holy Hades, this is hot. Yeah. So again, Peaches and Pancakes is the artist on this one. And again, if you don't follow, you need to, because she's great. She's really great. Here's Toxic. Is this the finish on this one, Toxic? Again, the way that you just absolutely handled all of the shading on this is just, it's out of control. Gorgeous face, gorgeous watercolor. Again, I think you did something that I didn't plan through very well on mine, which is really letting the watercolor and the white of the paper come through. But I love how soft this is. And totally you can see all the extra stuff that I forgot to put in on mine. Pickle heaven? I don't know if it's a pickle heaven. I love the gravity on the chest, like just how tight the top is and how everything's kind of spilling out. And then just look at how red that hip gets. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, pay your link tax. Please put your links in chat for everybody to see. If you don't, just know that Amy Jo is going to scream at you, and I don't want that to happen to you. Okay? Okay? All right? Those eyes are my way of showing it's different. Yeah. Little highlights. Love, too, that you got the little X's in there, too. There's no screaming, Anthony. My bad. My bad. Just yelling. Just stern talking tos. Toxic, again, it's been a pleasure getting to know you a little bit. Thanks for popping your face in and doing these and inviting your friend in. Honestly means a ton. Self-portrait, draw this in your style. Is that what this is? Sharn is just announcing herself to the world in this piece. This is really great. This is really great. And I love the exclusion of the nose. Just wait till you see mine talk about puberty. I'm excited. I'm trying to zoom in. Yeah, the eyes are really beautiful. The lip shape is really great. And I love the white highlight on the lips. Boom. Liz, I'd have to check. I just sent you something. I didn't get a message, Lady Liz, that I know of, but I can check. I can check here. Oh, yes. Liz, I did get that. Where did it go? Yes. The answer is yes. I think your shading and your shadow work on this is really well refined and really gorgeous. I think the curviness is just really beautiful. The white highlights on the hips and the arms and everything is just really nice. Yeah, Liz, sorry, out of sight, out of mind. I had to think about it a little bit. Even added all my freckles. Am I supposed to then go search for your freckles? This feels like a very private piece that you're sharing with everybody. I love the Powerpuff Girl style eyes. Yeah, those are really cute. It's really cute. Lady Liz says, nice booty. Sir, did you just pan out a little bit? I don't know where to pan to. No matter what I do right now, I seem perverted. So we're just gonna say the freckles on my face. I didn't see any. Oh, there they are. They're right there. Moving on. Sharon, are you offering that as prints to everybody? Didn't you make a print out of that? Here Sarah goes, how bright is this thing? Those cheeks, which ones, Liz? Which ones, you true degenerate? I'm sorry. It's just who I am. Toxic, this is, what's their Twitch screen name? The other freckles are a secret. Wheeler, you just revealed something about your interests. I feel like I've been revealing my interests for a couple of years here on the internet. Yeah, the little details, the hair. The hair is just super detailed. Is Anthony accepting it's going to be a little bit awkward no matter what he does? Yeah, I mean, we're looking at sexy demon babes, and then Sharon says that this is a self-portrait of her as a demon babe. No matter where I scroll, can't win. Can't win. You know? Princess Fall Damage, that's right. And the detail on all of this is so good. That red is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Super pumped. Can't wait to see more of their work. Kathy Bean, don't give me that chuckle. I'm sorry. Good. I'm glad you're sorry for once. Are you blushing? The odds are stacked against you from the start. I agree, Lex. I agree. I love the yellow eyes on this. I'm probably going to steal that from Fall Damage. Again, please extend how much we love this piece to Fall Damage, would you? Here's the finished version from Chaos, sir, right? This is the finished? Yeah. The dark hair, the gorgeous shadows. I'm winning. I bet you are, Lizzie. Best stream to date. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Chaos, sir, I really love how you pulled the darkness of the hair back into the shadow. Those values work together really well. And that darker green is just a total vibe in the background. And I think that I think the background really wants to be dark green because of how saturated your colors are on your demon body. Outstanding work yet again, Chaos, sir. It's exciting to see this process. I don't know if Chaos is around hanging out, but again, please put your stuff in chat so people can find your work. Here's Valley Dweller. Is there? I have to keep looking. How does he go from this pose to this? Unreal. I love seeing all of these inspired to buy this outfit. I bet Matt would really enjoy if you did that, Casey. I bet your husband would be very pleased. Chaos, thanks for giving me your Instagram so I can show it to everybody. One of the things that I want to try to steal from Jeremy is just how dynamic all of his artwork is. And I love the speed lines happening in the background. And this demon babe is just absolutely ready for murder. Hi, Hex. They are, yeah. So Hex, these are all in our community Discord. And then I guess we don't have a a specific hashtag just for this, do we? We might have to talk about that. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, if you've never met Flaffy Boy, if you've never met Valley Dweller, he streams here on Twitch, and his ink work and his concepts are just to die for. They're really gorgeous. Good work, my man. I love you, dude. Here's paper clips. Let me turn off the overlay for a quick second, just so you can kind of get a better view of this. I think she has just completely nailed the pose. I love how she extended it all the way down, and then the Hellboy style tail. Again, I think I could have done a better job on my tail by making it a little bit thicker, sort of like what she did. Yeah, they're all in our Discord under hashtag draw this in your style if you'd like to see the whole thing. And if you type in the word Discord, you can absolutely get a super quick and easy link into the Discord. Yeah, this is Paperclip. I need a fucking emote in Discord because UGG isn't doing it anymore. The volume of the hair, I think, is everything on this piece. I mean, obviously the body is just gorgeous. Like, she did such a great job. But there's something about the volume of the hair, and it matches the intensity of the hips. Yeah, she did a great job. I'm so hopeful that there is a finish. This is Paperclip Cookies. Oh, it finished, and it's right there. Again, I need to look at the things that people have prepared for me. And then there's the Gaussian blur in the background, highlighting the yellow on the hips there. Do you want sketches? I'm focusing more, Yarrow, on the finish, and I'm showing all of the sketches. So if somebody's sketch is their finished and final piece, then I'm going to show it in its entirety. Yeah. Does that answer the question? I feel like I just talked in circles like a politician. The answer is yes. There can be a tail. Doesn't have to be a tail. Hi, Sparrow. Sparrow, congrats on getting first today. Yeah, she pulled down the color palette on this too, and made it so purpley, which I think just looks really gorgeous against that Payne's gray hair. Outstanding work. Again, this is Paperclip Cookies. Very Grumpy said the highlight on the boobies. I am just enlarging those just so Grumpy can get a better look. Moving on. Hi, Warlord. Warlord, your draw along piece was just out of control good. Out of control good. What is this from Toxic? Is this a whole new version? I have not seen this one. So just finished work. If you have the sketches, I will show those on stream. If you have the finish, I will spend more time on the finish on this one today. I'm so bad at my job. And banned from Twitch. I know, right? They were fully clothed with a really great highlight on it. Jarbees. Hopefully my stream doesn't get canceled. Yeah, Toxic, this is a lovely sketch, and the pose is really good. I love how that arm doesn't go behind the body in this one. It goes in front of the body. Excited to see if you turn this into anything more. Always spend more time on the finish. I thought you said it was the journey. Here's Alf's. Oh, man. I love how Alf pulled away the camera a little bit and then made things a little bit brighter. That tail just absolutely flows. Imagine getting canceled the day before the launch of the CDA. Oh, fuck. That would be absolutely terrible. Hi, Strange Lemon. When was the due date? The due date is effectively today, but we'll be looking at these on stream the next couple of days for sure. For sure. So if you need a little bit more time, Strange Lemon, you can absolutely have more time. Yeah, the Elf, this is really exciting. Intend to put a face on the draw this. Oh, that's okay, Charles. I'm sorry that you're going through some stuff. No, don't tell them. Don't make them come any closer to the stream, Mr. Salt. Oh, man. Rochelle said it too. The shadow on the floor. How good is that? And then, like, I know this is a tiny detail, but look at the skin tone on the knee. There's that little white highlight followed by the dark purple. That is so well done. Salt, thank you for gifting a sub to the Twitch police. The abuse of the submissions is the reason I had to go PG on this one. Thank you for leveling things out. I do appreciate that, effing Bailey. Jar Bees, thank you. Thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And then zooming in on the face here. Alf, I really love the style on this, and that bright pink splatter in the background is really cute. Yeah, so Strange Lemon, if you can get it done today, outstanding. If not, tomorrow's totally fine with me. Totally fine. Jar of Bees and Salt, thanks guys again. Elf, gorgeous. Gorgeous work. Charles is striving for perfect, but man, I think this is a vibe all on its own. There's a lot of artists who do incredible stuff by never even putting faces on their stuff. And sometimes it's just that little tiny hint of like maybe just a little dash for an eye, a little zip of a nose, and you can go so far. Or so hot. He got banned from Twitch. Yeah. Before the launch of the CDA would be problematic. So maybe I do need to take everybody's advice and just not be weird for the rest of the stream. Charles, I just want to tell you and just remind you that I think you nailed the dynamic or the dynamicisms of the pose. The curves are really gorgeous. Face or no face, I think you've done a really excellent job. By the way, she's 6'7". She's like Hulk, but demon. And less buff, but equally as strong. That's cool. That's cool. I love the backstory. Yeah, Charles. I'm excited. Again, if you ever feel up to it, to put a face onto it, I can't wait to show it off. But if not, I feel like you can be in just fine shape. Salacious Desires. Oh, Alyssa Bailey. Good work again, man. I'm proud of you, Charles. I'll just continue to tell you that I'm proud of you. Here's Nene's. Oh, man. Is this the finish? This is the finished one. I'll turn this thing off so you guys can get a better view of this. What a pose. What an absolute heroic pose. This is one of those, this is also one of those poses that I think would be really great to deconstruct. Like I can so plainly see the cylinders in the legs and how those cylinders are coming directly towards the camera. The contours of those straps too perfectly follow the contour of the cylinder. There's just no mystery of the direction that the legs are going and how close they are to the camera because of it. Yeah, Lex says, Nene, this is an amazing job. Yep. And I love too that you shifted the entire concept of this and gave us the sitting pose as the demon's getting dressed. The final thing I wanted to say about this too is by pulling down the color saturation, so making things very desaturated, which is something I was trying to do on mine and it's not working. It allows you to have all of these colors that really work together. The more gray and desaturated, every color kind of wants to work together. Yeah, Salt, I agree. This is really phenomenal stuff. And the hairdo is really good too. Again, I went such a different direction with the hair, but I feel like maybe I went too far. Maybe I skewed too far out of the way. But yeah, the pose is really wonderful. Bossy, thanks for doing that. Thanks for gifting that sub to Elf. That's really kind of you, Bossy Mal. Elf, enjoy my weird emotes. I'm Ika Janelle. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm pretty bad at names, clearly. But yeah, Nene, just gorgeous work. Mr. Salt cheered 100 bits to say, destroy me with those thighs. Oops, I mean choo-choo. Again, I would zoom in, but I feel like my console is telling me not to zoom in. Salt, thank you. Bossy, Jar Bees, Mr. Salt, Spoons, thank you guys for triggering a hype train. It's really kind of everybody. Nene, again, please draw more like this and send it to us and let us see it. So we appreciate you here at the Chaotic Draw Along. Here are the finished colors from Hoolery Schmoolery. We looked at the ink, and now I'm really excited to show you the color version of this. And I think what makes me the most excited, let me zoom in right here, is look at how she left a little bit of area for the yellow highlight. and just how subtle that is, and just how much dimensionality that this adds to it. Dan Deemer, have a good lurk, man. We'll see you soon. Amy Joe cheered 100 bits. I'd run a train with these diva babes. Where would you take that train to? Like Scotland? Where would that train go to? What's the destination? Yeah, but the way that yellow adds into the kind of that pinky tangerine orange, it's gorgeous. It just gives it dimensionality, Hoolery Schmoolery. And I think of some of your other pieces. Like I think you just have to be so stoked about that. Emily, we are in a hype train. Thank you. Sharon, thanks for gifting that sub to Nene. Hoolery, the final thing to suggest here is I really love how small the top is compared to the hips. And I think that mixed match of the shapes is really fun. I think when we have big shapes next to small shapes, I think it and vice versa, it can become very interesting to look at. And this is in fact very interesting to look at. That sounds it's not meant to be, but it is. Emily and Shart, thank you too. Amy Joe, thanks for talking about trains here. Here's Green Bay. I've not seen this one. I have not seen this one. What is No. The destination is O-Town. What a great boy band from the 90s, Amy Jo. O-Town? All or Nothing, remember? Shart, what are you doing? What do you know about big shapes? Well, again, I'm 221 pounds at the moment, so I'm just a big blobby shape. Sharn, thanks for giving to Tessa Morningstar. It's super kind. I appreciate it. That's a lot. That's a lot. This is Greenbag. The face with the nose pick. Solid. Embrace the perversion. But can we focus on something like that where you just have little Anthony Whalers as the bikini print? I've got opinions on O-Town. You do? What are your opinions? Bossy. Oh my God, are you serious? Bossy, thank you for gifting 5 subs. To Shauna, to One Man Standing, to Buck, to Spirited Peach, and to the Danger Zone. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. You're very kind. Thank you, Bossy Mao. That's lots of gifted subs. Greenbag, you're a menace. You're an absolute menace. Oh my God, it's like never ending. Miss Sharon, thanks for gifting to Very Grumpy Hedgehog. You're on a tear. You've gifted so many subs today. Thank you. Greenbag, again, I love the nose pick. I love the Anthony Whaler bikini and the super bright colors. Good work, dude. Greenbag, I appreciate you. Also, you deserve to be in prison.
The characters guy. Hey, you
just a real prison,
though. It's me, Tony. Hey, guys.
Hi, Chervinsky.
It's me,
Sharon,
Tony.
thank you. Bossy, thank you. Emily, Amy Jo, Mr. Salt, Jarbees, thank you guys. Hi, Chervinsky. How's it going? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a little bit of a darker color, and we're going to start working on our shadow layer on mine. I don't know how many more pieces are submitted, so we'll keep a good count of all of that. I'll pop back into the Discord probably 5 minutes to keep a good pace. I don't want to keep people hostage by not sharing their artwork as fast as I can. Emily, thank you. Yeah, everyone's so freaking generous today. I appreciate it. I'm mixing up blue into the red to try to preserve a little bit of the that purple color. He went to actual jail on my birthday, and it was a great day. Why are you so passionate about O-Town? I don't know if I've heard any of your O-Towniness. Cheer, I'm good. I'm working on a Draw This in Your Style challenge for our friend Silent Spunes. How was your stream today? Thank you. Kelly Maldonado, thank you for doing the shout out for Chervinsky. Chervinsky is a super duper talented creative person. She does all sorts of like 3D design, environmental design. She makes YouTube videos with her stuff, art and illustration. It's really, really, really awesome. So on this shadow layer, let's zoom in a little bit. One of the things that we know now, because I can't stop talking about it, is that sometimes purple and red don't react really kindly to each other. So one of the ways that we can get away from erasing and starting to get through to the paper white, which ends up is what happens, is we try to make our shadows a little bit more deliberate. So that's what I'm going to try to do on this, is I'm going to try to make my shadow layer much more deliberate. I'm going to try to not be really fussy with it, which is really hard for me. And I'm mixing a little bit more blue. Oh my God, Sharn, thank you for gifting that sub to Lady Liz. My gosh, thank you. Juju, the lioness, welcome. How's your afternoon or evening or day or time zone? Wherever you live, I hope it's good, okay? I'm gonna start in the ear. I'm gonna work back down this way. This is a little bit dark, so I do need to kind of move a little bit of that. I'm using my hobby brush, which is a really thin, really, really thin hobby brush. I'm going to put a little bit of a dash on the nose. Guys, thank you for the hype train. Oh, it's not the right shade. It's a little too dark, so I'm going to pat it with a little bit of a light wash right here. Move some of that over there. Sharn, thank you for gifting again to Lady Liz, to Grumpy, to Tessa Morningstar. Thank you. Hi, Union. I'm bringing my cat a draw long game. Along on vacation, I don't care who knows it. Oh, can you take photos and can we use those as marketing materials? Where are you going on vacation? Are you going somewhere really cool to make it look like the draw along has gone to like really cool places? Okay, that's not dark enough there. Juju, welcome to the stream. We're doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge with our buddy Silent Spunes. I've been drawing. The whole community has been drawing. And we're in the midst of looking and sharing a whole bunch of pieces today. If you would ever like to draw a sexy demon babe in this style, I would happily share it over the next couple of days. Yeah, welcome to the disaster. I need to see Mal's opinions on boy bands. I've not been familiar with her opinions, and I think I need to know more. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of that purple. I'm going to put a couple little details down. Amazing, yay! I'm just reading the message from Sparrow. Sparrow says, just got my deck in my package. So awesome, I'm going to gift a few decks to folks. Packaging your box up was one of my favorites. It was like the best game of blocks or Jenga I've ever played. I hope everything arrives safe and sound, my friend. I appreciate you, Sparrow. Again, all of you guys are so rad. Boy band podcast, let's go. Endrit, how's it going? Hi, Tula. What's a better way to pronounce your name? Say Tula or Endrit? I don't know which direction to go. All right, now I need to be a little less. And if we have light source coming down, let's just go. Let's just make some stuff happen here.
Anthony Wheeler!
Hi there, Anthony.
Hi.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Okay.
How many bleeps do I have to beep to get Connecticut's status in this dump? I'll hang up and listen. And by listen, I mean I'm going to go bleep myself.
Oh, geez, that is. How many bleeps do I need to do I have to bleep to get Connecticut VIP status in this dump? I don't know. Who makes the choices here? Who makes the choices? I've explained my boy band things many times. I don't know if I just don't know. Don't know if I've heard it all. Radio Aaron or not Radio Aaron, whoever you pretend to be or are, whatever you need from me, you got it. Okay? Whatever you need. So again, I'm kind of doing something a little bit different here. I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate with the shadows, using more drop shadows and kind of more or less blending than I typically would with my watercolor stuff. And a lot of that is because watercolor just reacts differently and doesn't, particularly red watercolor, does not want to be touched once it's down. It just doesn't. And you can see how the white of the paper is starting to come through on some of this if I mess with it too much. Now, if we mess through and too much of that happens, the easiest thing to go back through is to let it all dry, come back in later, put in a couple more layers, no big deal, and then put one little layer of red to unify everything. And you're then in really, really good shape. I'm going to try to maintain all of the shadows here on the bands. I don't know what all these things are called. I'm a degenerate, but not that much of a degenerate. Again, if I was to redo this entire thing, what I would have done first is painted all the values. I just didn't think about it. I would paint all the value, and then I would come back through and then paint the red over top, and we would have none of the issues that I'm talking about. And I feel like we would all be groovy, and then I would be talking significantly less on my live stream today. And having to explain myself over and over again because I'm not good at painting. Make Shard a VIP. That's, oh man, I haven't even thought about that. We can do that. Justice for Sharn, is that what we're asking for? Silly me trying to ask art questions. So is this a dark red or a thinned out gray? This is a purple. This is a purple that's been built with red and blue, basically. Do you want me to copy and paste it back? Yeah, give me a second because this part is where things get tricky. There's something about me talking. I've never been more offended. I just need more people to be offended on my stream today for things that I don't really know or deal with. All right, let's put a little bit under the eye. Let's go back into the Discord here in a moment. I'm not sure how many more pieces are in there. We're going to go find that out here a second. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. I am having a ton of fun. And again, if you would like to draw this piece, if you're inspired by it, please draw it. Please submit it on the internet as hashtag draw this in your style. Tag our friend Silent Spoon. Silent goes by Cute Tough Art over on Instagram and other social media. And yeah, that would be awesome. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting in color, or excuse me, I'm putting in some little details. I'm letting the watercolor kind of do its thing. Just trying to put a couple little cute things in that are not super overpowering, but will give us the kind of detail I think that this piece is maybe potentially lacking. Again, I don't want it to be too overpowering. Justice for Sharn. Sharn will get justice. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Let's put that right there. Thank you for answering, LOL. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. All right. Let's see here. What direction is this moving? Again, you can smell me thinking right now. Too much thinking for Anthony is not a good thing. Only thing I'm not super in love with is this little mark right there. It's not sort of what I want. It's fine, but it's not exactly what I want. Justice for Sharding shrinks in the corner. Why does she need justice? I don't know. Again, I've been painting. I don't know why anybody needs justice in this stream. If there's anybody who needs justice, it's Anthony. Where's my diamond at? I don't deal with any of that. Please get wrecked. This is looking gorgeous. I don't know. It's got a ways to go, Lizzie. It's got a ways to go. I'm gonna let this dry for just a second. Back to being an anonymous shit poster. No, you stay here and just continue to shit post, please. All right, let's dive back in. I don't want people to get bored. Last we were here, we looked at Greenbag's incredible masterpiece. His sexy demon babe is digging for gold. Here's Parabellums. I didn't know you were playing Parabellum. You're doing good, Poopy Cakes. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's go. Bacon? I could eat some bacon. I copy pasted my comments to a doc when Tony's ready. Tony might need a little bit of time. Tony is breaking here. I only have VIP on most streams to bypass the auto mod for the curse. Did I say? Feel free to give Sharn my diamond if you're all out of spares. I got spares. I just have not. I don't think about it, but I'm happy to think about things. Parabellum, this is gorgeous. I don't know if I've seen you do any sexy demon babes in your work. You're my VIP. Let's go. Let's go. My favorite pastime. Don't make me play the Anthony Wheeler, you son of a bitch song, huh? Yeah, Parabellum, this is really gorgeous. I love the standy pose. Oops, sorry, wrong stream. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Hi, Water Pop. I don't know about any of these other boy bands, but it's 98 degrees all of my time. Water Pop, with your 6 months, do you think about Nick Lachey too much? And I hope Anthony is sweating over this. Again, these are things I can just fix later. People just have to submit tickets to HR and we can get them fixed. You know? I'm happy to think about things. Good for you, Anthony. Thank you. Parabellum, really good work. And again, this is such a treat. I don't normally see this in your style. So, Parabellum, can I get more sexy demon babes? Is that a possibility? Is it? Here's Weekend. This was difficult for me. Oh my God. Oh. Waterpop, what you up to today? Hi, yes, Feratu. What if we don't have a style? I think you do. I think you do have a style. There's a lot of times where I can just tell it's a yes, Feratu piece. Guys, can we, instead of yelling at me for things, can we just focus on how great this thing is from Weekend Ghost? Head demon looks familiar. I'm pretty sure that this is silent. I'm pretty sure that this is Silent Spoons. Test drive a new car? What are you looking at? Are you still looking at 1979 Volkswagen Bugs? Is that what you're after? First of all, this is adorable, and the heart nipples are incredible. But man, you have absolutely killed this. This fucks. Wheels that is me? I didn't know. I didn't want to be arrogant to say it was me. Oh my god, that's amazing. God, from top to bottom, and I love the little spikes right there. Close. Water pop. That was going to be my second guess. Look at the little white dashes in the hair too. Yeah, this is cool. I've never seen you do sort of a full-blown, super sexy character like this. God dang. So on a scale Weekend Ghost of like 1 to 10, how hard was this? For me, obviously, I've said how, like so many times, like this has been really difficult for me. I need to throw Boyzone into the 5. I don't know Boyzone or the 5. God, look at the hips and the flowiness of that tail. And then the little hearts. And I love, too, the addition of the gold. How hard is it, Anthony? Curious what it is in that sentence. Maybe Radio Aaron could answer it for me. Yeah, this is just out of control good. You know. You date Queso Boyzone or 5? Devuk? I don't know. I don't know either of those. The body was a 6. Not used to drawing such shapely legs. I love how tiny the little feet are too. This is wonderful. This is really wonderful. And that demon is great. I feel like you could do, in this style, like all sorts of fan art. Like, I know this seems kind of weird, but again, I try to think about how people could go to Comic-Cons and monetize their stuff. And like, if somebody was really into like Marvel but just imagine like, Black Widow in this style, huge head, big eyes, tiny bust, big hips. Like, it would just be a lethal combination for Prince. Weekend, this is really gorgeous. It's really, 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 really gorgeous. Here's Alyssa Bailey. I'm going to turn this thing off so you can see this a little bit easier. Again, I thank you for bringing just a little bit of civility to the chat here, Alyssa Bailey. It's just so stinking cute. And the little crayon marker work is really funny. The horn headband is a really inspired. What that tongue do? Crayon's really good. The horn headband is really cute. The color scheme. I like how light everything is. This feels super airy and really bouncy. Parabellum, I was so excited to see yours. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was so excited to see just a whole different side to your artwork. You did a really good job, though, Parabellum, and I really like the way that you interpreted the pose. The very light, subtle shading on everything was really great. Yeah, this is wonderful. I also think it's a testament to how good you are that you were able to turn this arm, Alyssa Bailey, and have it not go behind the body, but have it be tilted towards the camera. And then have that hand. That hand is not an easy thing to be able to do. No giveaway, Kevin. And then you're also, it's cool too. You're taking the same eye shape that Silent Spoons had, but then by putting the half moon above it and filling it in with a little bit of shading really makes it feel like that eye is just sort of half shut. Just deep sighs and lots of love. LFB, this is really adorable. And then the concept too that she's using the marker, the crayon, to put her little, to put her little bands on, and like it's just such a fun interpretation. Now I think the key is for your social media is to record like a 45-second video talking about this, Alyssa Bailey, so you can post this everywhere and get extra views. So, guys, again, just for a reminder, this is Alyssa effing Bailey. She earned the she earned the nickname today. Super good. Good work, my friend. Here's the unsuspended from Twitch Garg. Yep, Garg, damn it. Garg, damn it. An absolute knockout. I saw this when she was working on it in Discord. And yeah. 45 seconds? Did you miss it, Lissa Bailey? Did you miss that whole thing? This was her first pose. Yeah, Garg nailed it. I mean, all the compliments here is wild too. It is so hard to do a worm's eye view like this, looking up at the camera. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. This is one of those pieces where I will probably look at this one quite a bit. There's a few things that I really dig just in terms of the details. Like the way that the face is structured, the lighting really comes through just in a really wonderful way. The weight sort of on the bust is really wonderful. But the hip, the way that the form of the hip is drawn, and you can see, and I think Lizzie was talking about this too, is like you can just really see the strap of the underwear sort of like hit right there, and then it just flows out from that. Ugh. Yeah, the hips are just unreal. This is one of those like supreme portfolio pieces. And this is a piece that I think just gets attention on the internet. I don't swing that way, but damn, she's making me consider it, says Alcarice. Yeah, she nailed it. She just absolutely nailed it. I would draw, but Garg took all the talent. Yep. It's pretty infuriating. I keep looking down at mine and be like, how do I make mine better? I don't. I really don't. I kept cutting and I think I'm on delay. Currently at dance. No, effing Bailey, you absolutely crushed this prompt. And again, hopefully you see it in the VOD, but I think the little details that you put in with the crayon or the marker on her arm is just beyond sweet. Sorry, I'll see myself out. I was talking about the strap. Oh. Unreal. Garg, this is beyond talented. Beyond. Effing Garg. Oh my gosh. This is a lino print version from Vixen. Garg streams here on Twitch, just as a reminder. Look at the talent, the absolute talent. Put a strap on this. So this is the lino. Yo, what up, Lanny? How's it going, dude? It's great to see you. How you been? How's the West Coast? How's the West Coast, dude? This is I really am a big fan of this Vix. It's such a different way to see your art. Speaking of lino cut, if you guys are unfamiliar with Lanny Ho, Lanny is an incredible lino cut print maker. Really wonderful. Let's go look at the bigger version of this. So again, this is Vixen Red. Look at all the little details scraped into there. We're doing lino now. I know, Lex, it's unreal, right? So this is Vixen Red. It's super late where they live, so I'm not sure if Vixen is up, but give me flashbacks to art class, taking chunks out of my hand. Yeah, we did it in high school too, but I never cut my hand off. Thank God. Miguel's giving it some claps. Yeah, I think you have to use such a different portion of your brain. Our friend Frozen Toes does a lot of lino work, and it just takes a different skill set to see everything, and it's such a skill that you learn. This is really cool. I hope we get much more from Vixen on stuff like this, because it's really, really, really neat to see. And also, again, I think people have made entire careers out of doing lino, and so it's so textural and really fun. Vixen Red, nice work. You and Parabellum absolutely crushed it this week. Again, thanks for doing the draw this in your style. Good work. Good work. Oh, is this a finished version? I didn't realize. Oh my God. And then added and mixed media over top of it. Made it back outside. It's still outside. Yeah, I didn't go outside almost at all today, which is not normally like me. So this is mixed media over top of it. So she really laid down, got the print made, and then really added a ton of detail. Just got to think in reverse. That's hard for me. That's so hard for me. I'm very linear, straightforward. And those little dashes of white. You think about subtracting, not adding. 25 more to go. Thank you for letting me know. If we just are unable to get to any things because of the natural flow of the show today, we'll absolutely catch up on stuff tomorrow too. I want to make sure all these pieces get their time because they really deserve it. Vixen, again, beautiful. Again, I'll probably spend more time on... Oh, man. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that these were in here like this. How do we... This is Vixen. This is another piece from Vixen, right? This is like a whole block of Vixen red, and I am here for it. I'm out now. Good night, Lissa effing Bailey. I'll see you later. This is wild. Absolutely wild. So is this digital? Yeah. Yeah.
Anthony Wheeler!
You can naturally flow these nuts.
Yep. To my anonymous shit poster. Thank you for telling me that I can naturally flow these nuts. I appreciate that. This is my favorite one. Yeah. How do I pronounce your name? I feel like I'm going to mispronounce it so much. Is it Mika? Mika Janelle. Is it Mika? This is gorgeous. Yeah, it's Mika. Thank you. I apologize. It was hard for my brain to process earlier. Vixen, gorgeous. And again, like what Hoolery Schmoolery did, shrinking the top, enlarging the hips is just a gorgeous look. I shake my head because she's so good. Here's Toxic. Toxic has another update for us. Again, such a great twist on the pose that Toxic already did. And I love too the way that the tail just flows straight up. Straight up. The way that you do your eyes is really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. And those hands are beautiful, Toxic. Yeah, Parabellum, can you give big high fives to your pal? Where's Vixen so we can tell him to get wrecked? Yep. Toxic, beautiful. Here's a bonus piece just for the Discord. Oh, it's inked. So does this look familiar? So this is an inked version, a hand-inked version from Silent Spoons. Again, man, thanks for letting me do this, dude. This has been a lot of fun for me. Except for the lingerie, of course. Yeah, I agree with you, Sharn. There's something really special about it. That's what I was trying to say earlier too. Like Weekend Ghost piece and Vixens. If they, whoever, had a heap of those type of pieces and made an entire print setup with all of that, I feel like you could really do well. Good work, man. Hey, Rich, how are you, dude? We looked at this. We looked at the bones of this the other day. This is Eric. Eric draws. Eric streams here on Twitch. The big thing that really stands out to me is the color work on this. Like the colors are just so complementary of each other. I think the little doses of the white highlights mix in so well with all of the much darker lavender purple. The overall sheen and shine of this thing is it's just great. It's just great. Yeah, Eric rocks. I agree. Yeah, he's too good. Mommy? Maddie, if this is your mommy, I'm scared to see your daddy. No, that's it. I don't like that comment at all. No. Yeah, so Eric typically streams a little bit earlier in the day from when I do. Yeah. This is like the comic book version of this. And again, I think this is an entire print series. Sexy Demon Babes done in your style. You can build an entire Comic-Con booth setup on these. I'm dead serious. Oh la la. Tiffany, did you give us your ooh la las? The gravity of those boobas? Yep. Yep, there's some gravity there. And I love how skinny the waist is. It's just tiny. Super cute. I think before we move on to the next one, I think it's really cool too how Eric twisted the top to then twist the bottom in the other direction. It just makes the pose super dynamic. So again, this is Eric Draws. Heck yeah. So again, if you guys are posting these to the internet, hashtag draw this in your style, tag Silent Spoons, who goes by Cute Tough Art, exclamation point DTIYS will get you the links to, or not the links, we'll tell you what to do. Fuck. Here's Kim. I've been waiting for this one. I have been fucking waiting for this one. Feeling inspired to make my own? Hell yeah, Casey. Again, we can do this the entirety of the week. Hi, Greenbag. Greenbag, your nose-picking demon is fucking amazing. Good night, Grumpy. See you later, dude. Take care. Have a great night. Good sleeps. So, again, this is Meat Maggot. Meat Maggot is one of my favorites. I play favorites on the stream. Meat Maggot's one of my favorites. The texture and the orange. Look how dark the tail is. You get those little doses of white.
Nailed it, you stutterin' mutterin' prick.
What did I nail? Your mama? Sorry. Hi, Garg. Garg, can I remind you how fucking great your piece is? Anonymous, thank you. You're covering up the best parts, though. This one is visceral, yeah. Yes. Thank you for the $2 donation. The highlight of the butt cheek. Yep, let's go. Let's zoom in on that butt cheek just a little bit. It looks like a rocket ship. English is hard, yeah, especially because I'm a fucking motor mouth, can't spit anything out, idiot. Sir, that smells like Aaron. If it smells like Aaron, it's probably Greenbag. Greenbag, what you been doing today, man? Kim, the white highlights, I think, completely change the dynamic of this piece. I feel like everything is really good on its own, but all those little doses of white just make this thing feel so much more three-dimensional, plasticky. Hi, Zoria. Zoria, did I say that correctly? Welcome to the stream. Yo, what up, Next? How are you? The white highlights like that through. Yep. I love how thick the thighs are. Same thing that we were talking about in the last couple of pieces. The gravity on the chest is just really good. That tongue makes me so uncomfortable. Nah, I mean, to me, it looks like probably make you feel comfortable. Never mind. And then the ear pull here is just... Nix, what you up to? How you been, sir? I saw an opportunity. I took that opportunity. I don't regret taking that opportunity. I do what I do. I do what I do. Again, this is Meat Maggot. Kim rocks. Kim absolutely rocks. Hi, Jeremy. Big round of applause. I'm going to come back into the Discord here in a second. Here's my demon babe. I have to do one more quick layer of purple for the shadows just to make everything work the way that I want to. We'll go back into the Discord. We probably have, 18 or 17 or 18 left. Is that right? Having a little watch party. Oh, my gosh. Nix, your piece is next. Let's just go to Nix. Let's go to Nix right now. My bad. Let's go to Nix right now. Are you streaming right now, Nix? So this is Nix. We rated Nix yesterday. Nix came in last Tuesday and just was like, yo, we drawing demon babes? Let me draw a demon babe. I'm getting called out. Right on. I didn't realize that you were streaming. Heck yeah. It's good to see you. Thanks for letting me raid yesterday. Sorry I had to raid and run. I got kicked out of my house. Oh my God. Guys, oh, your style's so good. The face is just so gorgeous, and I love the broken horn out there.
Anthony Wheeler! babe 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 babe.
Anonymous, I agree. I agree. Again, this is not me. Hi, Janelle. Goodbye, Janelle. I know, Zoria, this is wild, huh? Zoria, are you hanging out in Nix's stream right now? Look at the face. It's just gorgeous. Reminds me, there's little bits and pieces of this. Reminds me of one of my favorite comic book illustrators, Travis Charest, who's just out of control good. Look at your horn. 20 after this? My God, you guys are amazing. We'll probably have to do a part 2 just to be reasonable about this tomorrow. I love the little details on this. The cuts in the eyebrows. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Such a gorgeous face too. That turquoisey, not turquoise. That blue that you're using. Hi, Janelle. Janelle, how can you leave if there's this on the channel? How can you leave? Is it Agnistu? Agnistu? Thanks. I feel like they're trying to tell us something with that. Yeah. And what a hell of a pose. Your coloring work is just really, really gorgeous. The vibrancy of everything and that white highlight kind of around it all is to die for. And there's other subtle little colors. I'm careful to zoom in directly into the crotch, so I'm not going to. But like if we zoom into that arm, like look at the key light of that pink into the purple, into a little bit of that lighter peach as it goes into the much darker purple peach. I would wife her. Wifey material. Yep. 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 And let's look at the tattoo over here. They killed it. Joke's on you, I'm into arms. And all of a sudden, Mud just walks into the room and flexes and then walks out. The detail on the lips, you're talking about these ones, right? So good. Again, guys, this is the Nixt. We rated Nixt yesterday. Sure wasn't. Oh. I so much appreciate that you wanted to do this with us and wanted to support our buddy Silent Spoons. There's a lot of lips to choose from on this one. How many times can I blush on this stream and also say as much perverted shit as I can possibly get away with? Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. Nixt, if you would like to share anything in stream, if you're selling prints, tell people when your next live stream is. Anything I can do for you. High fives. High fives. Massive round of fabulouses.
Fabulous.
I appreciate you. I hope you have an awesome stream. Flex for me, Muddy. Let me work on these shadows here for a quick second. Mud, yeah, do me a favor. Go flex for your husband. Beat Red looks super cute on you though. I thank you. My God, what I'm a stammering idiot now too. Wait to be in a place where I can start drawing again, spending ungodly amounts of money to make empty house less empty. Aaron, are you going to have a studio where you can post and share like put artwork and stuff up? Oh, see, that purple just got wrecked right there. I can't wait for the full house tour. Purple and red just are not my favorite combination sometimes. It's a pain in the butt. Again, to all the new followers and all the new friends, thanks for hanging out today. Nixt, thank you so much for again doing this. To everybody who's been participating today, it's just fucking rad. Anything that I'm not able to get to, I promise you, we will make a lot of time for this tomorrow. Again, this is, I think, one of those really cool events where we'll take as much time as it needs. If anybody is feeling like, damn, I want to make something, like Alcari said that she wanted to make something, take your time, make it. We'll share it on stream anytime this week. Tomorrow is going to be a super fun stream. So we are officially launching the Chaotic Draw Along prompt cards. which is the thing that we talk about all the goddamn time here, that I can't stop talking about apparently. But the website is going live at the start of the live stream tomorrow afternoon. And so that's really exciting. So obviously we're going to do a celebration. We're going to probably do some giveaways. I'll have some things to give out. It's going to be really fun. So that's at the top of the stream. We'll probably do our figure drawing session tomorrow as well. We might do that a little bit later in the stream, just kind of depending on sort of the craziness that I think we're going to sort of deal with at the top of the stream tomorrow. Plus two, it's really important to me that we share all of these pieces off. So if we do figure drawing tomorrow, it'll be a little bit later on in the stream. So just kind of be aware of that. But pumped, super pumped. Again, too, if you are excited to support Draw Along stuff and you like the social media, we have all sorts of new social media accounts just in full support of the Chaotic Draw Along. And in addition to the roundups that I tend to do... Goodbye, Mel.
Get wrecked, you half-chewed piece of jerky.
Who would half chew a piece of jerky? Who would half chew that? Can you explain that to me? Yeah, Mel, maybe we can talk about your boy band opinions on stream sometime soon. I feel like that would be important for me to understand. Thank you for the definitely not silent spews who tipped $3.33. Not only will I have a studio for art, it will be my Twitch streaming studio. Aaron, that's amazing. I cannot wait to see how you get it all set up. What I was saying is that Jack Azzolo, who was helping with all the postings and everything, set up did a post today highlighting a bunch of people participating in draw-alongs and stuff like that. So we're putting lots of your guys' artwork that you share up on our up on the social media stuff too, which is really fun. It's really, really, really fun. And your social names are on there and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Cool? Cool. What's the chaotic draw-along? Oh my God. I'm going to have to explain it 4,000 times tomorrow. It's nothing. But yeah, we go live tomorrow, 5 Eastern. We were going to try to go live a little bit earlier, but to be honest, we have so much stuff to get done with it. It's quite a bit. Put a little bit of yellow into the eye, just a tiny bit. That's fine right there. Now the bra color, that's kind of the same color as the hair, huh? What color is that going to be for this? What color are you guys feeling? Are we thinking like a Prussian blue sort of situation? Do you think those two colors would look next to each other? So Bep that, yeah, that was not me either. Sent you a DM, some audio I found online. Oh no. All right, give me a second. The white's kind of fun, huh? Do you think teal would work? Do you? How do I make teal? Is teal a color that I have on my palette? My mom's giving some money to buy the CDA. Might buy another one with my own money. Maddie. Dude, I'd be... just let me know. Let me know. I'd be happy to send you another one. I would be happy to send you another one. If it can go to a good cause like an art teacher, for sure. It's very easy for me just to slip another one in. I'm not making teal very well, friends. One second. Again, we're going to go back into the Discord because I love it. How do we feel? Hi, Sizo. How do we feel about that color up here? Does that feel like a good color? Is that it? Sir? Sir what? That's not how I become a billionaire? I don't know. I want people to like me more than anything. 40% cyan, 10% magenta. Oh no. Nailed it? You think? Okay. All right. Let me mix up just a little bit more of that so then I can get the hair. That's probably the first thing that I've gotten correct on this stream. Let's see here. Let me turn this on. Man, I'm having so much fun doing this. Yep. God, you guys are so good at art. Okay, so that's got a little bit dark over there. So let's grab a little bit of this. Wouldn't it be funny if you guys were just trolling me and you're like, yeah, teal would be good. You fucking moron. And you all sound like Beetlejuice then for a second, you know? That kind of works. That kind of works. It would be very easy for me to slip. Didn't mean it like that. Didn't mean it like that. We can always add more color. We can add much more darkness to it. Got my pieces updated. Ah, heck yeah. Excited. The bikini, yeah. I thought you were doing the hair color. I'm going to do the hair and the bikini the same color. 10-story high thin wire. What's appropriate? Thank you. You would think the color choice would be a good prank. 22 more? My God, you guys are unbelievable. I'm going to do the hair the same color. And because it's a gorgeous color. So I'm calling it right now. We are considering that the Silent Spoons Draw This in Your Style challenge is now a 2-day challenge. Just so we can get through everything. Okay? Cool? Cool. Let's start right here. And then Snipin sent me something. Speaking of which, I was thinking Maddie was talking about art teachers and stuff. So we read online that Teacher Appreciation Week in the United States is like the week of May 7th or something like that. So we are talking internally about having sort of like a gift pack for teachers. So what we would do, rough idea, we don't know about cost or anything like that, but what we would do is have some gift boxes available for teachers. We would have everything advertised before Teacher Appreciation hits. And we would be able to send things and get those all sent out. We can include like a thank you letter or a thank you card from whoever's ordering it. We would apply discounts for the teachers themselves, or extra decks, you know, that kind of thing. Things that would make a teacher's life just a little bit easier. Maybe we'll do some giveaways for schools or something. Yeah, her eyes too. Yeah, I agree with you. Aaron, much love, man. It's really good to see you. I'm stoked that everything is going well with the house, even though it's probably stressful and scary and all that sort of stuff. It's been a delight, my man. Twins kindergarten teacher, heck yeah. Yeah, we my son Sullivan gifted one to the art teacher today at school, and he was really excited to give it to his teacher. Wouldn't it be funny though if the teacher took it and just threw it in the trash? Thanks, kid. I'll do my own prompts. There'd be something like really ideal about all that, you know? Okay, darkening things up. Do you think it would arrive in Europe as well before mid-June? Yep, 100%. 100%. I sent a couple to Europe a week and a half ago, and they already made it. So I anticipate zero issues with that. So just a little bit. Cool. Let's do her eyes too. I think it's a really good suggestion. This is where the draw this in your style comes from. Like how you take the thing and then morph it into the, oh, you can't even see because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought about teal. I was gonna try to match more of what Matt had done. But the teal, I think, works really well with how saturated everything got. I'll be honest with you too, teal probably would have been, had I been thinking about it, teal would have been a very good color to shade the demon with. It would have just sat. I wouldn't have been fighting it nearly as much as the purple, and it would be probably more vibrant. Like that's just a little bit of the teal. I just didn't even think about it. I'll come back in a little bit. Deck. I love some extra decks. Well, speaking of decks, let's go back into the Discord. Last we left. Here we go. Thank you, Angst. Whoops. Sometimes this thing moves out of the way. God, it's crazy. Oh my God, was that Dina's? Cannot wait. Here's water. I saw this already. Hi, Sweet Pea. How are you? Thanks for the lurk. Went to 5 stores and Wheeler's still chatting. Yeah, I'm contractually obligated by Twitch to be here 3 hours a day. Smash. This is Water Pop. This is his Sexy Demon Babe. The Sexy Demon Babe in the stylings of Aeon Flux. The teal looks good. Thank you, Maggot. It was honestly a suggestion from Garg and Sarah, Princess PJs. I wouldn't have chosen it for myself. I just wouldn't have even seen it. Which is sad. On the left side of my rim lighting. Yeah, Ron, I'll have to go back and look at it, Ross, so I can reference. What an incredible beef boss. Matt, I doubt that you thought that your piece was going to be turned into a boss of the beef. But, jeez. Yeah, it's a beef bomb. A Burgie Slurpee. Yeah, guys, we're just slurping Burgies today. More like Aeon It is more like Aeon Fucks. Am I right? You are right. You are right. Snipin', do you think the audio file you sent me, would that be good to play over this piece of art? Yep. Hold on. Guys, Snipin's composed a little bit of audio to go ahead and go with this piece. We start with chest. I move to belly. Move to pelvis. Sounds like a roadmap, eh, boys? Chest. Belly. Pelvis. Roadmap, eh, boys? Morph. Chest. Morph. Belly. Morph. Pelvis. Roadmap, eh, boys? And some guy's fucking trombone is right in my ear. Pelvis. Roadmap, eh, boys? Morph. Chest. Morph. Belly. Morph. Pelvis. Roadmap, eh, boys? So bad. The addition of the blorf. Oh my God. Water Pop, I blurf you very much. Sizo's just waving their arms. Oh my God. Sniping, you are you're out of control. You were that blurfed so hard. Water Pop, it was great. It was great. I loved it when I saw it. Here's Catherine's. Again, I should have just looked through this thread. Look at the teal in the background on Catherine's, and it totally made that whole thing just really pop. I love Catherine's artwork. I've said it probably 50,000 times, but I think Catherine has such a great style. Such a subtle camera pose shift, too. They shifted the body or the camera up just a little bit higher so we can get a little bit more of the detail. And the I really like the way that the stomach is. Like, there's just volume to it. Super gorgeous. Oh, my God, yeah. The Blorf sold it. I'm honored by the sniping song. Yeah, yeah. Catherine's great. And again, I'll just say this 1,000 more times. Like, these are the kind of poses that you can take to a Comic-Con or an event, and you have a bunch of these different kind of characters in the same kind of similar pose, similar aesthetic, but they can all kind of be different at the same time. And you can sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these pieces. These are prints that people would absolutely kill to have in their house. You just have to show them where those can go. Yeah, it's really clean. Yeah. Yeah, Catherine is a really talented person. I met them because of Hoolery Schmoolery stream. Not Hoolery Schmoolery, sorry. Spooky Sprinkles, my bad. I was thinking because Hoolery's there too. But yeah, Cat, just high fives. Good work, really good work. Also love the really subtle highlight right there too. Yay, this is awesome. Here's Dana Goulbreath, one of our consistent art jail members. Dana took away the line work and just gives us this lineless art. This is something that I have tried to figure out. I cannot figure it out. And again, if we talk about form all the time, like there's so much to it. Struggling to find a place to shove Blorf in. And I was like, how would Wheeler shove? Yeah, that's bad. I can't. You fucking menace, dude. Oh my God, sniping. Burnaby says, love the idea of gifting packages to schools and teachers. 11, 8-year-old that live to draw, enjoy the decks, but honestly, would not let them watch the stream. Yep, 100% no. With the decks gifted, are you prepared to have schools and teachers joining the stream? We have not talked about that at all. We have not talked about that at all. That's a really great question. It's a really great question, Burnaby, but we have not talked about it at all. The hard thing is, and this is difficult. This is my like true personality. I mean, you've known me for 3 years, Burnaby. Like this is like I'm feral and odd. That will be an interesting things. That would be an interesting thing. I think a great way that we could supplement the live stream, because the live stream is definitely not going to be for everybody, right? And we're not always going to do draw along stuff on the live stream. I think a great way to augment is to have chaotic draw along material for YouTube. And we're doing a kids version, a much younger kids version, Burnaby, targeted at 6, 7, 8-year-olds. Kind of like 5, 6, 7, 8 is probably the safe zone. And then the second, third graders are very easily going to be able to do the main deck. So I don't think it would be without outside of our scope to have the main Chaotic Draw Along YouTube channel, which is a little feral but not this feral, and then a Chaotic Draw Along Kids channel, which lives in the Kids Player on YouTube, and we have kids videos, and we have kids drawing prompts and stuff like that. That's going to be a really good problem to have someday, though. Honestly, if there's enough demand for it, I think it could be wonderful. I probably do need to clean up some of my language, though. Is this Tail giving me instructions? Dana, do we need to get the roadmap song back out? Do we need to get the roadmap song back out? Yeah, these are really good problems to potentially have. Or an entirely separate Discord. I don't know if there's a lot of kids who are going to be doing Discord. I'm talking over, kids, teachers, Discord. One of the things that we are actively putting together is school visits, and we would have to have a whole school visit section on a website so I can do school visits that's not this. You know what I mean? I think if I had to make the choice, though, to make, to play a character at all times or just to be myself here, I'd have to choose be myself here. And then, yeah. Dana, I apologize for talking over your piece and brainstorming at the same time. The way that you took away the lines, though, and gave us these little tiny hints on the outer edges, I think is just, I think it's a really gorgeous touch. The curly horn with the ear piercing or the horn piercing, I think it's just really clever. I just would have never even thought about that. And then just the weight of your character. And I love the joke, though, of the tail pointing. Super cute. How do you draw, Dana? How do you do this? Like, how do you do this? How is this even possible? This is, again, another print. Like, you do voluptuous, sexy demon babes, and you make a whole print series out of it. Again, I think you would just absolutely murder and make tons of money. So, Dana Gouldbreath, again, I'm a huge fan of yours. Just like, look at these tiny little things. There's a little bit of green in that hair. Same thing in the in the rest of the banding and everything. Good work. Really good work. Here's Lizzie. Lizzie said that that they redrew this thing 10 times. Was it 10 times? Oh, it shows. And again, same thing on Gargs. I love the way that you've got sort of the skin sort of coming this way, and that the underwear part is poking into the skin a little bit, and then it flows off of that. Her new fourth wall today on stream. Oh, heck yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, that's a great raid. That's a really great raid. Hi, Dustin. Dustin, it's great to see you. Dustin Pike. High fives, dude. Lovely. Dustin, we are doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge today with Silent Spoons. High fives. Lizzie, again, the teal for the hair was really great. I love how you shifted the color into purple. That whole color trio really works really beautifully well. I think it's really cohesive. It's really easy on the eyes. And then just all the tiny little details. And again, the way that
I'm Tony Wheeler.
hit part works.
The characters guy.
Hi, Greenback.
Hey, you
What's
all
up, brother?
learn to draw.
Social
It's
teams,
me,
social teams.
Tony. Hey,
Water pop, we can.
guys.
What's up, brother?
It's me, Tony. We gotta draw today. You got your characters ready?
Lizzie, looks good. Joshua Dominic, thank you. For the sake of not blowing chat, I'd be happy to share some thoughts. Have some thoughts on the parent kids cart. No worries if not. Keep being awesome either way. Heck yeah, Burnaby. I'd be open to all suggestions. Again, when we created the initial Chaotic Draw Along deck, I did not think of kids at all. Even though what we do has always been kid-centric. So based on counsel and advice, we made sure that the prompts were still super fun, but we took out things that wouldn't be a good fit in schools for the most part. And obviously we increased sort of the scope of what we do. So this is a whole new world for me. So I'm super open to a lot of advice. And again, my strategy and my counsel is kind of all over the world. So we'd be really willing to listen for sure. Dustin, again, man, it's good to see you. Lizzie, I really love the soft coloring on this. And that whole color scheme is just so cool, like that in the cool family. I love it. I want to know what's right here. What did you have right there? Where was it? So Gay Club Anthem, I appreciate you. It's lovely to see you. Keep going. Keep going. Here's Anna Lou. Oh, man. Isn't it crazy to go from such soft, cool colors on this to such bright, ultra warm colors? I didn't mind interrupting Lizzie's submission. It's so rude. So rude. Yeah, I don't know about having kids in Discord. That is maybe not a thing that I need to deal with. You know what I mean? Anna Lou typically plays in that really cool kind of color palette, but their work is really vibrant, similar to Maximum Wetness or the Nixt. Heck yeah. Thank you, Burnaby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do think having a Chaotic Draw Along Junior or kids channel that on YouTube that is very specific and is very non-monetized for kids, I think could be a great supplemental way. Yeah. Anna Lou, this is just a whole nother side of your artwork, and I'm just really delighted to see it. The horns look really cool. I love the little X's on the horns. But man, your color work on this it's sort of like when Cameron comes on. If you guys know our pal Cameron Creates, Cameron works in such a bright color palette. And every time Cameron's here, I'm like, fuck, it's too good. And Anna Lou, it just feels like that. It just feels like the color palette is something that is really inspiring to me. And your expression with those giant eyes is great. I'm not worried about it, Kelly, but I think it's good to brainstorm. And I there's no worry about anything, to be honest with you. These are problems that we can create over time and stuff like that. Again, our main market for right now for draw along stuff is kind of what we're doing right now. And if we get lucky to expand it the way that we want to, we'll just fix those problems when we get there. Anna Lou, keep killing it. Again, I'm proud of you. So glad to have my Canadian crew here. You're good. You're really good. Here's Marvin Marvinson, age puberty from Arkansas. Is this great? Or they say no, but did I have fun? Yes. I was bullied into trying some traditional art. My goal wasn't to make a perfect piece. I did the same thing when I was using gouache the other day, and man, I learned a lot, but I did not enjoy myself in the least. The least. Yeah, Titty, you nailed it, though. You know what it reminds me of is the line work really reminds me of Toxic, who was submitting some art. Let me turn this thing off so you guys can see it. Just the way that the expression, I think your lines look really good. You've got really good line variation. And again, I think you're doing such wonderful things like Lizzie and Garg. I love the way that you're so intentional about how the strapping is hitting on the flesh of the demon. It's so smart. It's so super duper duper smart. And if I could go back to mine, I would probably have shifted and changed. And it's a thing maybe I missed out on. Same thing on the bust. Again, how that fabric is informing the skin. Heck yeah. Again, I think you probably learned a ton on this, but I think for the most part, it's really successful. Is this a red, is this alcohol markers? Having an amazing time with my deck soon. I'll share it. Yay. I appreciate that, Burnaby. I appreciate it. Yeah, Burnaby, we actually talked to the team today about starting in earnest our kids deck. And so again, that world is gonna change very dramatically for us really quickly. Other things that I really dig about this piece, just besides the solid body construction that you put down, is the highlight that you have around the character. I just think it's really good. Similar to what Greenbag does when he always makes his characters look like sticker designs. This white highlight absolutely draws the eye directly to the thing that you're trying to get us to look at, and it's the amazing character. Yeah, good. Anna Lou, have a good lurk. Appreciate you again. Thanks a million. Marvin Marvinson. Thank you. Here's Grumpy. I think Grumpy had to go to bed, right? Am I right? I might be wrong. Grumpy had to leave. Justice for Kelly? There's no justice for Kelly. Not in this stream. Yeah, they did. Thank you. Super. This is a really great take on this. I don't know what it is. It reminds me a little bit of this artist Sophie Campbell, who I've been a fan of for a long time. And Sophie's work kind of has a little bit of an aura like this. Also feels like it lives a bit in the world of like a Frank Quitely, who's just an out of control. I think he's Scottish. It is alcohol markers. Yeah, I think the way that you layered your alcohol markers look really gorgeous on that one, Maddie. Old school Tank Girl. Yeah, yeah. They were so disappointed in their piece. And we talked about how much I disagreed. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see the disappointment. I think in particular, what's really good on this is the head as it goes into the body. The body is slightly tilted. We've got really great parallel lines between the collarbone and the bottom of the bust. The hip is really well pushed up in the other direction. This is a thing that I struggled with on mine a lot. This is a human character that feels human. They feel like they exist. It kind of reminds me of a character that could live in like Neil Gaiman's Sandman comics. And, sort of like another character in the Endless. They should be disappointed in them for being disappointed. Exactly. Grumpy, if you're checking out the VOB, I just want you to know I think this is a really valiant piece of work here. Good work. Really good work. Oh, look at that whole conversation between you and Grumpy. Heck, let's go. Mal said this is as far as they got. I get it. Sometimes the timing just doesn't work out. Mal had to run too. She's on a lurk right now, but yeah. I think Mal, with a little bit of time, could destroy this prompt. Could destroy it. Here's Kathy Bean. Oh, let's see what Kathy did. Are you kidding me, Kathy? Look how different this is. This is definitely Sandman vibe. That's what I was thinking, Hoolery. That's what I was thinking. This is one of those great examples where you can take a draw this in your style and be influenced not necessarily by the color scheme or the shape of it. That's not the way I want to word it. The size of the eyes or the size of the bust or anything like that. But you can be influenced by the overall profile or silhouette of the character. This is really cool. It's just so different, Kathy Bean. And I love sort of the seriousness of it. I'm such a big fan of Kathy Bean's humor work. This reminds me of a character that would be like in like a video game I like called Deathloop, or maybe like a Fallout video game character. Klimt vibes? I don't know. I don't know a lot about Klimt. Klimt is a little bit of a, let's go, Gustav Klimt. Let's go back and look. Ooh, interesting. Oh, Kathy Bean. That's one hell of a compliment then from Sharn. Yeah, especially in the flow like this. You can't see my cursor. Oh, man. Kathy, I have to just give you huge props for trying something I think so different against some of the humor stuff that you've been doing. But I see the intention in the pose. Man, I want to know what triggered in your brain to get this. Because again, I think it's a really special piece. And I think too, we have to be very complimentary of the gun. I mean, drawing a gun in 3 dimensions is not very easy. And then you get the skull, which is right there. How cool! It's my first serious human drawing. Dude, imagine like your first 100th serious human drawing. If this is your first, think about your first 100th. You know what I mean? Good work, Kathy. Kathy, take a bow. For real. Take a bow. Here's no heart. Are you... What an embarrassment of fucking riches today, friends. Yeah, the attitude and the expression in the last one. This is no heart. Heck yeah. And look at the flowiness, the translucency in the cover-up. The little wink. Completely taking advantage of the pose that Spunes created. The glow. Yeah, the glow. So this is the light source right there. Look at the this makes me angry. Look at the sparkles on the banding. Lex, you having a good time today? Thanks for hanging out again. Again, I love to draw my female characters really curvy. I love the belly on her. The hand, like the hand is freaking great. Just the way that the hand comes down and then clearly pops down, and then all those fingers, like each one of those fingers has so much kind of attitude to them. Behind and in front. Yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that. That is a super good call, Rochelle, because you've got that great reflective light source right at the very top of where those forms would turn. I didn't even think about that, Rochelle. Awesome call. Good work. Miss Nohart, again, just good. And again, I the hair flowiness, and then you still get a little bit of the vibe behind here, like what Spunes had. She working. Tessa said this demon's gonna be in her dreams later. It's fair. That's super fair. Miss Nohart, I would like to extend a hearty high five and a congratulations. What I want to do in the interest of time, just because I'm obviously running over because we've been painting so much today, is I want to acknowledge the next chunk of pieces that come through, and then all day tomorrow during stream, we will focus on the rest of these. I apologize if people have been waiting to have their pieces shown on stream today. I had planned for, there's so many more that have been posted during the stream today. And then obviously painting mine has taken a little bit of time. But here we have Thunder Bristle. Just beefy demon mama vibes. Here's Victorious. Again, I've not seen any of these yet. So Victorious is doing a 3D model with the hand covering everything up. Grumpy. Here's Fatefuls. Now, Lydia told me that when I get to hers, I'm going to be very excited. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. That's Fateful. Fateful's doing more traditional art. Double, triple, quadruple smash. Put this on a t-shirt and then let me wear this around the house. Skyclop says that this is a masterpiece. Did you pose for Bossy? I mean, Bossy's got it. Bossy's got it all there. Sir, don't smash yourself. I mean, in this case, I'd probably have to, because no one else is going to. Fucking love you, Lydia. You are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Your waistline is snatched, Anthony. Yeah, it's definitely not my current waistline. It's my aspirational waistline. We'll be looking at this one again, Lydia, you monster. Here's Rochelle. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this one. 40-year-old, medium old 40-year-old Procreate when cozy plus size chill version. Rochelle's Instagram is in chat too. This is such a different take, but look, the vibe of this is still completely intact. It's also really cool too, Rochelle, that you turn the camera much more in a different direction. I think a lot of us turn the camera tilting the other way. You panned it in this other way, so we get much more of that connection of the arm as it goes up. How cute. Super cozy vibe. Really cozy. And then I like the face. Do you notice too that the bottom of the nose is the same as the bottom under the eye? Same thing on the lip and the chin. That all of those shapes just stack, but they all kind of have that same flow to them. Just makes it all really cohesive. Yeah, here's the finished from Grumpy. Sweatpants for all. Yeah, that's my entire wardrobe. Here's Yaro's. Should we get the roadmap song back out? This is Yaro's sketch. Fuck off. This is. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Hold on. I'm not okay. This is gorgeous. You understand this? You know, right? Like how beautiful this is? And the tiny little nose. Yo, what that gingerbread do? This is Kelly Maldonado's. What in the world? What in the world? Oh my God, Kelly. This is so out of the blue. You are nuts. And then there's this one too. Is this yours too, Kelly? There's not a name on it. Is this one yours too? Never wanted to taste gingerbread before. Wait, that's not where you start when you eat the cookies? You don't start with that part? Kelly, this one's Kelly's too. Fudge. Munches on gingerbread, babe. Yo, what up, Dank? How are you, man? Kelly, yowza. Absolutely yowza. This is so different than some of the other work that you've been doing lately with your Doctor Who stuff. Bunches. Yo, equip yourself. Have you been fully equipped today? How's it going? Kelly, this is great. This is really great. The hips are gorgeous. Here's Faithfuls. More traditional. Dude, you nailed it, and I love the curvy horn. I heard a rumor that Anthony Wheeler is the coolest Wheeler I know. Does that mean I'm the only Wheeler that you know? Yeah, Faithful, this turned out really good. Your line work looks really solid. God, dude, how are you so talented to be able to do all your digital stuff and then all this? Again, we're looking at all of these final pieces tomorrow, too. This is Cartoon Jesse. There was a solar equip yesterday. If there's still a straight female in the stream, says Sharon, you're a liar. Yeah, I think everyone's got some questions and some doubts today. Or maybe some affirmations. Good work, Cartoon Jesse. Yeah, just give myself a sense. Okay, so there's 4 more. Again, you guys have completely blown away the expectations of this, which is why I'm behind, which is why I've not gotten to all the ones that I thought I was going to get to today. So I would just like to say thank you again for doing this. We're going to do this once a month. I do feel like the next few months are going to be pin up, draw this in your style. And we're going to be choosing different members of the community. My God, and angst. I don't have words. I don't have words. So, again, tomorrow and Thursday, we will devote as much time to the Draw This in Your Style as we need. And we will make sure all of these pieces get the time that they deserve. God. I'm not ashamed of my love for curves and muscles. Hell yeah, dude! It's such a good combination. That's that illustrator I was talking about earlier, Sophie Campbell, blurs those two things together really well. Yeah, angst. I'm super impressed. I'm super impressed. We'll look at it again tomorrow. Here's Burnaby's. Oh man. There's something really gorgeous about your colored pencil line work stuff. I thought about it on the frog yesterday too. There's something so captivating about your colored pencil lines, man. And I think Burnaby was asking us if we had a contingency plan for when art teachers and things show up on the stream because of things like this. Sorry. Here's Toxics. This is their updated piece. Inks, get your Instagram so up and running. My God. My God. Toxic again. I'm stoked that you found this joint. And then here's Lex, the Persister. Let me turn the overlay off so you can see. Do you hear how much I just keep bellowing? Like, oh. The worm's eye view, looking up at the character. I feel the curves on this so much. The ears that are straight out, I think is just a really lovely touch. And then how tiny the bikini is compared to the rest of the body. Awesome hands on this too. Lex, thank you for doing this. Again, this will be one of the pieces we'll talk about tomorrow. I just have to say it, Jux. This is a booby stream, yeah. They're all covered though. They're all covered, so we're good, right? No TOS violations today, correct? Correct? Lots of bobs, tons of bobs. There's lots of bobs and then one really weird furry wheeler that Bossy drew. Lex, would you like to share your social media or any of that on the live stream? Would you like to put it out for anybody? I have just a second here. I want to color or paint on this just a tiny bit more. Yeah, guys, this is rad. This is super rad. What I'm doing right now is the board is still kind of saturated from earlier. So I'm kind of running back through, giving myself just some little paint lines. Because the board is kind of got some saturation in it, but it's not too terribly. I'll come back, clean my brush, and then feather that line out just a tiny little bit. While I do this, let's talk about tomorrow's agenda too. So again, at the top of the live stream, I'm going to be launching the Chaotic Draw Along website. So that is officially going to go live. People can go check it out. That website is going to be the online shop for the Chaotic Draw Along. So if people who didn't back the Kickstarter want an opportunity to grab that stuff, it's going to be available tomorrow at the very top of the stream. Because of everyone's generosity and kindness, anticipate some giveaways and some stuff tomorrow. So tomorrow would be a really fun stream to be here for. We will also finish looking at any new Demon Babes that come in over the night. We're going to do figure drawing on the stream tomorrow. And it should be, I think, excuse me, it should be a really fun day. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. I did see today somebody messaged me that I accidentally sent out one of the wrong enamel pins in their order. If any of you guys get something that popped up in your package that you didn't order or there was missing, it's probably not going to be very often. I do know for certain somebody who did not get a 5x7 painting absolutely got one in their box. If that ends up being one of you, please keep it. I have more than enough to go around for everybody. So please keep it. But if you get anything, or if you didn't get a thing that you were intended to get, I will send it out to you. The person messaged me today, and Kelly immediately created a new order for that person. And piece of cake, super easy to fix. I just sent them the wrong pin. I don't even know how I did it, but it happened. It happened. So I would like to say thank you to Sharn for counting things up, helping me keep track of everything. That is obviously super awesome. I would like to say thank you to Silent Spunes for even allowing this to happen. Again, we bullied Spunes. Spunes didn't get a choice. Spunes got no choice. Ooh, Lex, I'm gonna go follow your Instagram. So hopefully Spunes isn't grumpy about any of this. Oh my God! And then I see your ambered variation just pop in. And then I'll say it too. If anyone else has any really great ideas or things that you think that we could do to improve the drop for the draw along, or maybe the next couple of months, as we get into really marketing and stuff to schools and stuff like that, I am all ears. I will totally listen. Things might not necessarily line up to what the business plan is at the exact moment, but we would be silly to not consider sort of anything and everything when it comes to getting this thing out to everybody. And again, we engaged with Forward today to talk about having them start the process of designing our kids deck. And that kids deck is going to be a very simple variation of what we're doing with our initial deck. Instead of having 2 prompts on it, I envision 1 prompt per card, and I envision that there's little starter illustrations for each one of the prompts. It's definitely going to be geared for preschool, preschool, kindergarten, and first and potentially second grade. And then if we're able to get that done and it works really well, then we'll be able to do the deluxe version of the main deck in the fall. And people have been asking for like a deluxe box to put everything in. And that deluxe version will come with a deluxe box that will house any and all booster packs and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be in a really good spot, provided people like it. Provided. They might not like it, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Yeah, it feels really good to kind of get it out in the world, and it feels good that the feedback from everybody that has gotten it so far is that they've been really happy. Can you just imagine if people got it and they're like, fuck, this is so dumb. I don't know what we would do. I was expecting a jar of pickles. No, not on this stream. I'm sure the room for error is a lot higher, the sheer volume of things being sent out. Aw, thank you, Lizzie. But yeah, Lizzie, what if I accidentally sent you a cat instead of your whole order? What would you do then? I'm not mad about any of this. Let's go. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is put one more layer, not this minute, but I'm going to put one more layer of red on some of the areas on this. I'm going to come back through, put a little bit more of that teal color as my shading shadow color. And again, I probably should have just used that teal color off the jump because it totally does the job. And that purple color, which was giving me fits earlier, just need to remember to be a little bit more adventurous with some of this sometimes. But yeah, we'll start building in all the wisps of hair and everything a little bit later. Probably put in a little bit of a shadow on the chest. One more time though, if you are posting these to social media, hashtag draw this in your style or DTYIS or whatever it is. And then just tag cute tough art and exclamation point, whatever this is, will get you all of Matt's info. Yeah, cool. There we go. That feels good. I'm going to wash my brushes. Nobody's going to think it's dumb. Well, weird. You've not seen all the cards yet. Some of the cards are pretty bad. If you need kid testers, I volunteer my kids. Put them to work. Heck yeah. Yeah, there's such an interesting difference going to be between a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. That 3 years of difference is ginormous. There's so I think if we can pack a product in that works for that age range and then have a kids line that is really safe, super focused, fits for all the soccer moms in Iowa and stuff like that, I feel like we're going to be in awesome shape. And then we can get to some more morally depraved things. All right, let me get our raid going. Sounds like Babe Ross has a new fourth wall site, so I mean we'd be silly to not go raid in and see what it looks like. Again, thanks to the moderators today. Thanks to Sharn Maldonado. Thank you to Snipin for the absolute complete ridiculous giggles. Persister, what a pleasure, dude. Lex, it's been great. Silent, thank you again. Yeah, there's our raid. So thank you guys. Again, awesome suggestion on the teal. 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We got our whole agenda lined out. It's going to be a super busy day. But yeah, probably an hour more on this, an hour for figure drawing, and an hour for just bullshit. What's my mom in Iowa have to do with this? If we can get the soccer moms in Iowa to be super happy, I think we can get most everybody to be happy. That's what I think. Show us the demon overlay again. There you go. There you go. You have an awesome team. You'll figure it out. We'll find out. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Boston girl, have a nice night. It's a pleasure. Yarrow, take care, dude. You rock. You absolutely rock. I can't wait to see your thing tomorrow. Yeah, of course. Matt, for sure. All right, guys. Goodbye, everybody. Let's go right out. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.